what cum is.
Shoot it inside of me.
Were we live for that? I hope so.
I want to feel the coming. Never mind. All right, Steve, make a rant about coming inside of your friends.
How do you feel about Durex condoms?
All right, let me tell you about fucking Durex condoms, okay? Here's my experience with Durex condoms. I slip that shit on right now, right? And I'm not the tiniest guy. I mean, I'm small. I'm extremely little. I'm comically tiny. But I'm not like tiny, right? I'm not like, haha, it's a micro penis. It's like a macro mino penis. And I try to slip this Durex thing on because I don't want to have a kid. But you know what?
Oops.
Here we fucking are.
Well, did you pull it up over your balls?
I'm suing.
Yeah, you're supposed to put it all.
Tie it around your nuts.
That's what the rubber band's for.
Yeah.
Yeah, you pull it all the way up over the balls, and then you tuck it up into your asshole.
Yeah.
And that's what
after you tie the knot.
Yeah, because you have to clench. You have to
That's
clench
what
your
they
asshole.
mean when they say tie the knot.
They don't teach you this in school.
What did I
It used
walk
to be in life
into?
skills, but they got rid of that class.
Yeah.
Bunch of wokes.
Woke some bitches.
No, that's gross.
Sounded
Well,
like-
Are you
thanks
still
for coming
drinking
out,
that same
everybody.
tea?
Yep, it's a lot.
Why are you still drinking it? It can't still be good.
Do you refrigerate
It was
it?
never good.
Oh, I know, but like I meant like we're getting
It's
close
just-
to mold time here.
Does it just sit
Does
down
tea
here?
get moldy?
Does
No,
it
it's
have
been in
sugar?
the
Does tea get moldy? Yeah.
It's been in the fridge.
There's just like
He's
white
not
film
getting
on
drunk.
top.
He's just getting fucking poisoned by the mold spores.
Well, if it's white, it's actually lactobacillus, which is good for you. That's probiotic.
I don't see anything in it.
There's a lot of white foam on the top.
Yeah,
I want some
shook it.
nice quality amateur biotics. God
good
damn
too.
it.
Yeah. I stopped watching probiotics a while ago.
They don't have the
Amateur
passion.
Biotics.
For gut flora.
Are these the last two episodes?
No, we
No.
have one more.
No, we have one more after this.
One.
Unless.
One more and a
Patreon.
AMA.
Oh, yeah.
AMA.
Yeah.
So Dennis is just making kombucha?
What?
Cum boot jokes.
Dusk Booch.
What the hell happened last time?
Just cum.
Dust cum.
Last time.
Hold on. This is my favorite part where we all try to remember what
Okay.
we did.
Because
All right,
I've
let's
solved
look at
the
our
puzzle
notes.
of how to figure it out quickly.
What does cum mean in German?
Sweep the. I wrote sweep the, but I spelled sweep wrong. So
Sweep the.
Must have been drunk.
Chrissy,
Oh.
Tony.
Past. Tommy Bagel, Gabagool, Chrissy and Rocco?
No.
No? Okay.
Germans spell cum the same way except with a K. So different way.
Cloned giant hellbats.
Cum.
Domino's Crispy. That's old. Samuel Buca, Gelato. We were the Goon Squad?
No.
No?
It was like 2 weeks ago.
Dog Walkies.
That was the first episode.
Marco Barco.
Marco Barco was the first episode.
Yep.
With the... We're getting there.
Was pig beef the first episode?
No.
No.
Beef.
Spiders.
We're
First
getting closer.
episode was the
Spiders.
park. We found the laboratory where the water turns people,
Into pigs.
animals into people.
The other way around.
That was
yeah.
episode 1.
Drink that water, pig boy.
I'm pretty sure
That's how
pig
we got
beef was
this-
the first episode then.
But then there was the spider leg ones.
Because that was the episode Steve got
The-
mad that there wasn't a hill.
The
That was
thing,
episode 1.
the
Yeah.
bugs in your brain with the spidey legs.
Got it.
No thanks to Shinigami,
And
that
then one
asshole.
of your limbs would turn into a.
Oh, that's
insect
right.
limb.
We played the South
Ah.
SoCal guys.
Yes. you lived under
were
an
hobos.
overpass
We're
and you
not
made
hobos.
hot dogs
Hot
in
dogs
a
on
shopping,
the shopping
cart.
and then sold them.
I was waxing
Sold
moon.
them.
All right, you ready,
Waxing
Waxing Moon?
Moon
I got
or
you.
something
Ready,
else.
tee up. Previously on Botched.
I mean, they told me that I'm in a different body, but I still got this sweet spider leg. And like, if you scoop out half of my brain, I still feel all right.
I'm like 60% hot dogs at this point.
Oh, those hot dogs are so good. I like it when we like cut them up in sideways, and then you can just like prick them right on my little spinally spider leg, and I hold them there for later.
It's just a sea salt marinade that we got them in.
I can't believe that bitch pushed over our custom grill.
Cuck.
Welcome back, junior researchers, to the 52nd episode of our 9th season of Botched. We're so close to the end, my friends. But we are going to be starting a little while after we left off last time, but we are not starting, presumably, with any
You better hurry up if
SCP
you only want this to be 50 seconds.
Found what?
You said it was the 50th
Gifs.
episode.
Gifs.
I hate you.
Spinal difficulty.
What's your character? It's dead.
This is why we don't get out of here till 10 p.m.
Yeah.
Got him.
We are starting in Sun City, Arizona.
Arizona.
Not too far away from Phoenix, Arizona. In an elderly care facility, specifically the Nearly There elderly care facility. And who are they could be residents, they could be orderlies. You know, who knows? It's hard to say, but who are my individuals who are inhabiting this particular elderly care facility? Let's start with Steve.
Skip.
Skip is your nickname.
Start with Tristan.
I'm old man Skip.
Fuck you. Skip's dead. You just had a heart attack.
I mean, my first name is Albert.
Okay. Albert. All right, Albert. How old are you?
Albert Skipadius.
I don't care about last names.
Well, judging by the timbre of my voice, and it's 1955,
We all have the same old man voice. It doesn't fluctuate.
I'm 64.
64, and you're in an elderly care facility. You hit 64 hard.
I was a gas boy in World War One.
Describe your employment in World War One.
I was in the trenches. And after the gas hit, I was the one who was sent out to see if it was safe to breathe again. I'm 70.
So you cough a lot of blood up, I take it.
I was pretty good at it.
I mean now.
I smoked 2 Lucky Strikes before I got out there to make sure
Just to
it was
really
all right.
seal up the flavor in your lungs. Got it. Okay. Phil,
What?
you're staring listlessly into the abyss that was your life, so I assume.
Playing Balatro. I saw him.
My name is Bernard Fodsworth.
Bernard, how old are you?
91 years
Jesus
old.
Christ. All right, so you've had a rich, long life
I'm a veteran.
of
World War. I mean, the Civil War.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
Civil War.
Yes.
What side?
Which side? Yeah, which side you fight for?
I don't remember.
We're in Arizona, so
Arizona wasn't a thing back
exactly.
then.
So I'm assuming you moved.
Even for the North and odds for the South, we will rise again
All right.
at some point.
Okay. How physically able are both of you two, by the way? Bernard,
He's 91. What do
Sorry.
you want from him?
like, does he walk
still
freely? Do you have like a walker, a cane, a wheelchair?
No, I'm a free runner.
Free runner.
Yes.
Okay.
It's kind of like this device they made inside the funeral, old person's home. It's
Embalming
like,
fluid?
It's a walker.
They just
that-
I
filled
love
you
the
with
taste of
embalming
Can
fluid?
you let me finish?
No.
You asked.
You're just going to fall asleep in 2 seconds.
It's like a walker, and they put a child swing in the middle of it, and my feet touch the ground a little bit, but it's got wheels on it, so I'm.
So the children's thing for
Yes,
babies,
but it's man size.
but it's for man.
It's a prototype.
It's a prototype.
I'm a prototype
Okay.
for an alpha man.
Yeah.
It's me, Bernard Farnsworth.
Okay.
Sorry.
Albert, how able are you?
Quite.
So normal,
I still
nothing,
golf.
no impediment or anything?
Look
I
how
mean,
virile
sometimes
his
my
cock
knee
is.
swells.
Okay. When the
Look
weather
at-
gets wrong.
It's
Yeah.
dangling between his legs like a donkey.
What? His third leg?
No, it's his
That's
cock.
my ball sack.
Okay.
Yes, it drags through and through.
Through and fro.
Yeah.
People often mistake my sagging ball sack for my huge wiener, but in fact,
It's
it's
just
just a
all
sagging ball sack.
He's
It's all balls.
got to shuck it up when I get near because I've ran it over so many times. I don't feel it, but he certainly does.
Oh, I'm sure. Stephen, what are you doing?
I usually
Yeah, my name's Bill Brapper,
Bill Brapper?
and I'm an orderly here at this fucking hellhole. I make $1.15 an hour. to change diapers
Okay.
and get spit on.
Diapers is the old lady down
Spit
the
on is
And
the
get,
good days.
get confused with for somebody's fucking
Are
grandson.
you his grandson?
Every tw-
Are you actually someone's grandson in this facility?
everybody's somebody's grandson. Voice in head.
Sure,
It's
but are
not
you
true.
specifically somebody in this facility's grandson?
No,
Okay, I'm just checking.
I don't care about these people.
Okay. Hey, if you're only getting spit on, that's a good day, considering I know people who get cum and shit thrown at them in elderly care facilities. So,
Come.
hey,
I
Come,
haven't
yes,
tasted
come.
cum in
Dust.
years.
it's
And
dust.
they get
It's,
cum thrown at them in an
evaporated
elderly
cum.
care
It
facility.
just comes
What the hell?
out pre
It doesn't just come out dust. Yeah.
Ugh.
That's the last
It's
thing that
my-
goes.
My magic dust.
I snort it. I jerk off and then I snort it.
Yeah, I need the protein.
I'm sorry, old man.
Reduce, reuse.
What's your name?
Recycle.
Bernard.
Bernard Farnsworth.
Beefard.
Beefard, that's right, Albert. We've been friends for the last 40 years.
Sure.
Who?
So,
Fart.
Bill,
Beefheart.
you are in charge of the wing that these two people occupy.
Veteran.
Yeah, as much as anybody can be in charge of a fucking circus.
Sure. And specifically, these two are your biggest problem, so you have to
Hold
give
on.
the most care to
Hey,
these two.
Hey, you. Shut up real quick. What do you mean? Who's ever in charge of a circus? Isn't that the ringleader's job? Is to literally
Yeah.
be in charge
I
of
wear a funny
circus?
outfit and I carry a whip. And you better fucking listen to me and be on my time.
I'm a tiger.
Isn't that right, Tiger?
So,
See? He gets it.
He doesn't get anything anymore. That's why his balls are sagging down to
Do
the
you guys have
floor.
any more gas?
I thought that was a huge dick.
Common misconception.
so you guys have lived here for, I'll say at least 5 years, though I would guess Bernard's been here for probably a solid 20 at this point. Yeah, I did say it. That's why your head popped up a little bit, but that's fine. We'll just pretend that you're still asleep, Bernard. It's fine. Bernard! So, Billy, or Bill.
Who-
Yeah.
Bill, you are the one that decides
Who will-
the daily routine
will
of these
die?
two. So you basically, your boss comes up to you. You come in for your first day, and they're like, "Hey, Bill, how you doing?"
Yeah.
So I know you got your normal routine or whatever, but we've gotten complaints from the children of some of the residents, and I'm going to need you to take extra special care of 2 individuals.
Who cares? They're kids.
Well, they're kids that pay for the stay here, and that these
How do they
two,
do that? They're kids. They don't have jobs.
No, they're the elderly's kids, which they're older than I am.
Yeah, they're kids.
No, you could be a child and still be old.
Huh?
Yeah, the child of elderly people can be old.
I don't know. Let me break out my pocket dictionary here. Child, definition, child. A young human being below the age of puberty or below the legal age of majority.
Well, then what would you
No,
call
I think you're wrong.
Sons,
Okay, well, then what would
sons
you
and
call 'em?
daughters.
sons and daughters? All right.
Yeah,
You-
I would
progeny.
call them children. But okay.
Progeny.
The progeny. All right. Well, the progeny of
I love that song.
band.
these 2 individuals.
And that's
have-
where Bill
have
gets
made
the
some
idea
complaints.
to smack us bitches up, I believe.
And yeah, so you're gonna have to take extra special care of them and keep them active and get them to do some other activities than
fire
just sitting in front of the television. Because at least for the next week,
Improving you.
on top of your normal.
All right,
duties.
fellas. It's time to keep active.
I'm a
All right,
twisted
so
fire.
your 2 assignees are old Albert and Bernard. So
I'm not.
up to you. Whatever you want them to do, it's fine.
My
Fine by
daughter's
me, I
a
don't care.
shrieker. That's why you have to take extra special care of me.
Have fun, Bill.
My kids are dead.
Don't
All
tell
right,
him
guys,
that.
it's Arts and Crafts Day. You're going to braid me 100 Fritzshire bracelets that I can sell at the stupid farmer's market this weekend.
How many?
Get going.
How many elderly are you employing to do this?
It's a good roll.
Employing? I don't pay them.
Well, I
It's
mean,
a stat
but okay.
roll.
How many elderly are you having do this? I would say the entire facility holds about 300 to 500 people.
Well, I'm only in one wing.
Yeah, so maybe 100 tops that you'd be in charge of?
My little army of shit pants monkeys.
Okay, are you teaching them how to make the braids first?
They already know. I do
they?
this every Saturday.
Roll intelligence, you two dingus.
We're shorting our
Get our
stats.
Oh, now you're doing it. Okay.
He's asking me for rolls now. What
You
are
know,
the-
that thing we do every week,
when you're old like this,
except maybe next week.
do you get negatives to stats like physical
We might
ones?
not have rolls
Shut the
next week.
fuck up, Blue Falcon. Just take your stat rolls. Fucking, I'm pretty.
2, 3, 4, 6,
What do we
7
need,
because of
7 of
sanity.
these?
Yeah.
Yeah?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
Fuck yeah.
Intelligence, strength, dex,
Well.
con, int. Oh, that's my worst one. I got a 2.
Shit, man, you got 2 in.
So he
I don't remember how.
does not remember how.
I thought I was going golfing.
Yeah, Albert does not remember how to make these bracelets.
Take me out to the
Wait,
course,
you said
Bill.
intellect?
Huh?
You said an intellect roll.
Intelligence.
Yeah, that's the same thing.
Synonyms.
It's a +1. I got a 20.
You are really good at making these bracelets, or at least you remember really well how to make them.
Very
You might not have the
nice score.
dexterity.
I have. You want to make a bet?
That's why Bernard gets extra mashed potatoes.
'Cause I can't
Roll me
eat
dex
anything
to
else.
make bracelets.
I got a 3.
Now, yeah,
It's a +1. I got a 17.
you make 17 bracelets throughout. How many hours are you having them do this, Billy? Or Bill?
Oh, I mean, it's just the morning shifts of 4 hours straight.
Okay.
4 rolls.
No
Rest.
breaks.
So, Bernard makes 17
In the
bracelets
first
for you.
hour.
Oh, that was the first hour?
I'm just asking questions here. Feel like I'm pretty good at this.
You get one more roll.
All
to add
right,
to
on a
that.
D100. I got a 9, so that would be a 26. Sorry, I had too much pudding.
Oh, 26 total.
Yes.
So Bernard makes you 26 of these bracelets.
26.
You better not be stealing my
I would never.
bracelets,
Where did you
son
send me a note?
Last week,
Text.
you did 30, Bernard.
Oh, there it is.
Why are you slacking today?
You might want to
I thought you were my top
Hold
earner.
on. Rewind.
Hold on.
Pause.
Hold on.
Pause. Bernard, I need you to roll me
I
a
fucking
perception
knew
check
it.
against a sleight of hand check by
I knew
Albert.
it just by his sneaky little eyes. Perception would be a
How good's your vision
wisdom.
At
as a
92?
91-year-old?
2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2,
How thick are your glasses?
I have a +1 to it.
We didn't take away the decrepity tag.
15.
Okay.
What, you want me to roll with disadvantage, you blue falcon?
No, so
ass
you
son
look
of a
down and all of
bitch?
a sudden you have 2 bracelets in front of you of the 26 that you made. Albert has the whole pile.
Bernard,
Slacking.
do you really want to sleep wet again?
What is that?
Yeah.
I know you like sleeping dry, Bernard.
They said I have to change my socks out so I don't get trench foot.
Bernard.
No, you know the rule is if you make under 10,
Yeah.
I soak your socks in your piss and put them on your feet and your hands.
Bill.
Oh, my-
Bill.
Then I swaddle you in a piss cloth and I put you in bed all night like a little piss baby because you're acting like a little piss baby that didn't want to make me friendship bracelets.
You keep the facility at 55 degrees. That's not good for my
I
internal
told you
cord
that thermostat's controlled off site, Bernard. I told you that.
I don't see how that works.
Bill. I am feeling like a good Samaritan today. I'll give him 8 bracelets, so he's at 10.
I
Perception.
lean into Albert and I get face to face with him. And I'm
Yes.
like, Albert,
Yes.
you like mashed potatoes?
I love him.
You like living?
Am I going golfing soon?
Do you like fucking with me?
No.
Then why are you doing it, Albert? Why are you fucking with me?
Just trying to help my friend, who I love.
Feel gaslit right now.
Well, then help
was the
him
gas
get his
boy.
fucking ass in gear and make me some goddamn friendship bracelets.
He's gonna turn your balls into mashed potatoes.
Don't you remember Hal, Bernard?
Do it.
Let me show you.
Show me.
I'm going to ghost him to help make him bracelets.
Sure.
I got a 7.
You make
Another bracelet.
another bracelet.
Well, let me get
Over
another
the course of the next
Rolex.
hour.
That's not fair. I'm the bracelet
Shove
king
me off
around
and make
here.
a bracelet.
That's I got 3.
So then you
Mine are worse.
Confidence is
you
crushed.
also make a single bracelet over the course of an
That's
hour.
9.
9.
Yes. I only had 7, and then he made me 1, and I made me 1.
I thought you only had
7
2
and
left.
2.
No, you had 2 left.
I thought so.
No, he took them.
Someone stole the
Ooh,
rest of them.
someone.
Yeah, someone took them.
Yes.
So you only have 2 bracelets.
It was
So now you
probably-
have 3 bracelets.
It was
4.
probably Marie.
Where'd you get another one?
Are they both in wheelchairs?
No,
No,
they're
I'm
both
quite
apparently
able.
perfectly well able for
No, I
being
mean a walker.
almost dead. I asked you,
A bouncy
and
walker.
you said you were fine.
No, I mean that child walker.
Oh, the
that-
child walker.
I'm
thing.
fine.
Yeah, he's got that big
I'm
hoop thing around
sexy.
him where he could just sort of like walk and never fall down.
I'm a
That's
silver
right.
fox.
The oopsie baby, as they call it.
That's what they call me.
I've got huge balls. They're often mistaken for
oopsie
dong.
baby.
Because
Bernard.
my father was a barrel maker.
One time in the trenches, I
They
saw
call
a
me
man
barrel maker.
suffocate in a barrel of pickled herring. We ate it anyway.
Glory barrels for all.
That's when
Okay.
I learned
Old
that
glory barrels.
if you can steal herring and no one's looking, it becomes yours.
So, Bill, another hour has passed. This last hour, those two were just talking about
Oh,
nothing.
did you want me to make my own bracelets?
You guys
too?
got off on a whole tangent, and
I
an
got
hour
10.
went by.
I
Nope,
made-
you
I
missed
got
it.
10.
You missed the hour.
Let me roll.
You went no, it doesn't matter. You guys got off on a tangent
right.
talking about barrels.
I rolled a 4.
So
I
over
put
the
a
course
chair
of
down.
3 hours,
Hold
no,
on.
4
Hold on.
hours.
That's 3.
I put a chair down in front of them,
Okay. Does it
and
have
I
the
pick
seat?
up the table that they're making friendship bracelets on, and I flip it. I throw it away.
Hey, I've got 26.
And then I grab the
Bingo.
legs of their chairs and I pull their chairs towards the one I just put down. And then I sit down on the chair with the back of the chair facing them.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I put my hands up on the top of the back of the chair and I say,
Yes.
"Am I a fucking joke to you?
Eh?
Am I a fucking joke to you, Albert?"
No, sir.
Just so for your
I'm a
record,
gas
by the
boy.
way, Albert is at 27 friendship bracelets, and Bernard is at 4.
Yeah, but Albert wanted to mouth off.
He did. I'm just letting you know that's
He
where
wanted
it
to try and
stands.
help Bernard cheat.
Yeah, and he's made
So,
1 bracelet in the last 2
I
hours.
take 24 friendship bracelets
God damn it.
from Albert.
Okay.
And I say, "Wow, it looks like you're both at 3. You better come up with 7 fucking friendship bracelets in the next 2 goddamn hours."
Between them, you just have to come up with 7?
No, 14. We both need
Each.
10.
Oh, okay, 7 each. Got it.
Dumbass.
All right. Roll me a die.
No D100 die.
No, a D20
Come on, I love
Sleight of hand.
I need mashed potatoes.
or dexterity.
I got a 12.
Okay. Bernard,
He's sleeping. It's nap time.
what'd you get?
Critical 1.
He shits the bed.
What bed?
So, Bill, you notice that Bernard just sort of he starts to make 1, and then his head slowly like tilts up, and his eyes kind of glass over, and you just see a fountain of diarrhea run like his legs, but there's no affect on Bernard's face, and there's no movement of his body. It just flows out of him, and he's just staring into nothingness as if trying to remember or think of something. Meanwhile, Albert, roll a D. I'll give you a D8
A D12.
to try and roll for bracelets.
Kiss it, buddy. Oh, God.
He's gonna hog it.
I got a 7.
You're welcome.
So Albert makes 7 friendship bracelets, while Bernard
Time.
shits all over the floor, just holding the threads, and just staring into nothing while it flows out of him. It's awful, by the way. I need you to roll me a con save.
Who, me?
Me?
No, yeah, Bill. The old people, they're used to it.
I haven't smelled anything
I'm used
since
to this. I work
No,
here every
they
day.
live in it.
the gas.
You go and come.
11.
The gas took my sense of smell.
It is noxious to you. You don't throw up, but you do not enjoy this. It is very disgusting.
Albert.
Someone's got to clean that up now.
Albert.
And Bernard.
Bill.
Albert. Unless you want to clean that up with your mouth, I suggest that you help Bernard out here.
All right, here's my bracelets. I'll go take them to the shower room with the hose.
See that you do.
Can we have some hot water this time?
So
I told you, the hot water heater is controlled off-site.
So you're gonna wheel him, aka drag his shit through the halls.
Oh no, I'm going to take his jacket off and use it to clean up the floor, and then tie it around him
Okay.
as a makeshift diaper.
Okay.
It's his Civil War wool
It's a
coat.
Civil War wool coat. Okay.
Wool coat.
Sure. All right. So you mop up to an extent.
I survive a roll of a 22 to do that.
Oh, you clean up all of his feces into the jacket and then expertly tie it around his waist so that it's not even dripping.
It's not the first time
But
I've
it is now a brown coat.
had to tie a man's guts in.
Yeah. So now you wheel him to the shower?
Good thing it's not a red
Yes.
coat.
Okay. So while you're wheeling him to the
You at
shower,
Bunker Hill.
this old lady,
It is meant from the blood.
her name is...
Marie.
Sure, we'll go with Marie. Marie has a single rose and hands it to Bernard. Marie has dementia and doesn't remember things a lot of times, but she always remembers to give you a flower every day. So that's nice of Marie. Gives that to you. She doesn't care. She's got like a happy face, hands it to you, and just walks on off
You
down the
said
hallway.
it's your rose
Yes, it's a rose.
with thorns.
The thorns have been removed.
Yeah.
The orderlies purposely removed the thorns because they've had too many old people have accidents.
Yes, okay.
All right, let's get you out of your onesie.
My godfather invented golf.
I love golf.
Who?
Roll survival to clean Bernard.
I can clean myself.
I'm on a hot roll. I got an at 20.
Yeah,
Not the first time I've done this.
You hose him down. What do you do with his poopy jacket?
Do you want your war coat?
Yes, put it through cleaning. I'm sure it can hold up.
Throw it in the cleaning.
I spray it off pretty well, and then I toss it in the barrel,
All right, you toss it in the cleaning
the
barrel.
cleaning
right.
cart.
And then, Bill, you are going to come by just as they're finished cleaning up. What is their next thing that you're having them do today? It's like noon at this point.
Oh,
It's
look,
lunchtime.
Bill.
I'm hungry.
What?
I'm
Bill
hungry.
Barber. Bill, Billy.
hungry?
I'm hungry.
Have you finished your quota?
Yum,
You're
yum,
sparkling
I'm
clean. I gave you
hungry.
7 bracelets
Give me
on top
that-
of the other
Give
ones.
me that breast milk. Billy.
Billy
What a milk
Titty.
you, Billy.
Billy.
That made milk.
Just like I've
I'm going to milk you like a
from the
pig, Billy.
cradle to the grave, I've transformed back to my own self. Change
All right.
my babies, give me milk.
Are you
Go to-
still glad that you're an orderly?
Bernard, go to the cafeteria and get yourself some cream of wheat.
I hope.
needs fiber.
I hope Lisa's working down there today.
Why?
Because I'm going to give her this rose.
Explain.
She's got the nicest scams this side of the Mississippi's.
Mm-hmm.
And I like her titties.
The rose.
I'm going to put this rose right between them titties so that I get extra milkies.
I would suggest you don't do that, Bernard.
I'm going to tell her you told me to do it. And I run.
You can't really run very well in your little scooty thing.
I walk behind him
Yeah,
and slow down so that I don't hit the back of him.
sure.
It's so cold in here. Where's my coat?
He's going to tire himself out
Do
by the
you
end of the
take my
hallway
coat?
because it's too much movement for his old legs. Roll me athletics.
Ooh,
Bernard.
Bernard, that's me.
Yeah, that's you.
That would be a dex, which is a plus.
No, that'd be
Athletics.
strength.
Oh, that's great. I've got a +4 in that.
Oh, wow. Why are you so strong for a 91
I
year old man?
critically failed. He texted you. Give me one of these D20s you're hoarding.
No, that's the good one.
It's mine now. I wrote back-to-back quick fails.
Okay.
He rolled a 19.
Shut it.
He did? Okay. Bill, roll me a perception check. I know how good you are at those.
20. Go fuck yourself.
Oh, wow.
Well, I didn't add my bonus.
Oh, okay.
That's true. 17.
Hold on. I need to find my character sheet again. It's at least a +1. I'm probably proficient. So
That's
I'll go
not
with
how that works.
in stealth.
Why would you be proficient in stealth? Because the war?
I was in the war.
Okay. Because everyone's stealthy in the war.
+4.
Fucking
+1.
40 years ago.
Yeah, let's-
24.
Years ago. You know what?
24. We're level 8.
High-low.
To choose a proficiency of a skill
Yeah,
for a
you choose-
character.
Fine.
We spent all afternoon rolling these characters.
Yeah, you did. I can tell. You didn't just do it right
I
now.
can't even find the
Oh,
stat sheet.
I have, an
Because you just made it up.
They were all 12s.
I have an
They were all
inspiration
12s.
point. I'm going to re-roll my crit
don't.
fail.
I have Q level clearance. Leave me alone.
So, Bill, you notice that Bernard runs so fast that he just goes limp because he's tuckered himself out,
Oh, there they
which
are.
is like 5-10 feet. Yeah.
But he's been cleaned off.
He's very wet,
Expertly
but he's
cleaned
been
off.
cleaned off.
He's slick.
Yeah, well, he's going to go to sleep wet, too.
Yeah.
I can't afford it.
So what was your...
Albert?
So my dex was a 13, so I got a +1 from that, and I'm proficient. So more than 20.
It's a 23?
Sure.
24? 25? Something like that? All right. So,
I've chosen one proficiency.
Albert escapes the facility out the front door
To the parking lot.
to the parking lot. Albert, you are now in the front parking lot of the elderly care facility,
You're
which
not
is
gonna
surrounded
find
on
me.
all sides by desert.
Is there
Where are you going?
is there the groundsman's truck around? I'm gonna find it. He keeps whiskey in there. I know
high
he
low.
does. Low.
Yes, the groundskeeper's truck is over by the flower bushes.
I'm gonna get into the truck.
Okay, it's a small truck. It's not very big. But
Yeah. And I'm gonna find his stash of booze.
Investigation.
Net 20, motherfucker.
Okay, you
What
find
the fuck?
a handle of let's
Jim
call it
Beam.
whiskey.
Old granddad.
No, it's Wild Turkey 101.
If it exists. It's hooch.
Whatever. It's a fucking whole bottle of hooch.
And I check the
You
sun
also
visor for the
find-
keys.
You find a set of keys,
Yeah.
and you also find a revolver fully loaded with 6 bullets.
I'm gonna take a couple swigs.
Okay.
It's still legal to drink and drive at this point.
Yes.
Nobody's going to be mad.
Yeah.
Just put the... Get drunk, steal car.
Is this what he
Yeah.
planned from the
Yeah,
beginning?
hold
Get
on,
drunk,
man.
steal car.
Don't worry about it.
Check.
Blue Falcon.
I'm gonna bide my time in the parking lot.
Just staying in the parking lot. All right.
Drinking.
Bill, what are you doing
Fermenting.
since Bernard has fallen asleep?
Well, I will be looking for Albert
Jesus,
to pick him up.
your voice scared me.
You don't see Albert anywhere, but Bernard is sleeping in his little
Sneaky motherfucker.
thingy.
Albert!
I don't hear him.
Is your first
Nobody
name
calls.
William?
Some old people will be like, "What? Are you talking to me, Bill? Are you
No,
finally
I'm looking
ready
for
to admit
Albert.
that you're my
Where's Albert?
grandson?
Where's Albert?
I've got a Christmas gift. I've been holding your Christmas gifts for the last 25 years,
Get
Bill."
your hand
Where are
out
the
of your
gifts?
pants, you weirdo.
He's like, "They're right here." He's got his hands in his pockets. He's like, "They're right here. You just gotta reach in there and grab it, Bill, with your teeth."
I just walk away. I go look for Albert.
I'm gonna get you one of these days,
Why
Bill.
is this old
You're
person...
never going to get me.
I'm gonna get you.
It's just full of
I've
old
pulled that
retired
joke
priests.
on way too many people. You're never going to get me.
Tie your socks. Bill.
When you least expect it, I'm gonna get you.
Hey, Billy.
He's on the floor. You were asleep on the
different
floor.
old
No,
person.
because he's in that like weird little hula hoop thing, so he's just
Your baby
dangling,
walker.
limp in it.
What do you want, Bernard?
I still need that Milky's.
Yeah. Well, you're
I'm
going to tell me where
dehy-
Albert went then.
I'm dehydrated.
You're going to tell me where Albert went then.
I don't know who.
It was just Albert you speak of.
How
So the hula hoop thing, is he like hanging from it?
So,
Or
like, do you know the child's apparatus that I'm talking about? People stick babies in it, and
It's a
then
circle
It's
with
on
wheels.
wheels.
it's on
got a
wheels. It's
bungee.
like circular, and it's like the baby can just barely touch the ground, so it can run, but it's not actively like standing up.
We'll get you one.
You know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about. You can keep explaining it though.
Okay, that's what he's got for
It's got little
adults.
clouds drawn on it.
Sure.
Everybody
His just
throw
got
a-
tits on him.
Yeah.
It's got
It's
But
just
then-
tits. He's just drawn
I've
tits
been
all over.
drawing them on there myself from
Tits and milk.
What are you doing with that rose, you asshole?
Sweet Clementine, my girl.
I reached
from
down and I put the brake on the wheel.
war.
Okay,
Why are you doing that?
he
and
just
then I
kind
go
of
find
spins
Albert.
three directions.
Get back here, you really
Roll me a
sanity check.
investigation check.
Show
5.
You don't see anything that indicates where Albert might have gone.
I look again.
You continue to
Comb the
look, but you
ground.
don't find him in any of the rooms inside the facility.
I'm good.
I look outside the facility.
Okay, roll perception.
22.
You see Albert sitting in the small truck of the groundskeeper, drinking and holding a gun.
I'm not holding it.
Okay, fine. He's drinking profusely. Just
I didn't get lunch.
Hi, Albert.
We can't. Where are you?
outside the window.
I'm keeping a lookout for him
Well,
Well, I've already opened the door.
because of phase 3 of my plan.
what's phase 3?
Run over Bill.
Okay. Well,
If I
then
see him,
Have the keys?
roll
yes.
roll perception to see if you saw Bill coming.
Probably unaffected by my intoxication, right?
No.
It's on the side.
I'm gonna say a -4.
I got a 6.
You don't see Bill coming.
Shit. I
'Cause you
locked
just
the
keep
door.
drinking.
The doors are locked.
Sure, that door is locked. High low to see if you locked the other door.
Hi.
No, you forgot to lock the other door. The passenger door is in fact unlocked.
Mm-hmm.
Did I unlock my wheel?
I don't think you have the reach for it.
Give me a shot.
Roll me
This is my
dexterity.
hooch. Hi, Bill.
So 15.
No. You get real close. Your fingertips are like almost grazing it.
I'm proficient in reach.
Your profession and reach.
Yes. I'm a
I was a
professional
reacher.
reacher.
No. They call some call me Jack Reacher.
Well, no. My name's Bernard.
Bill, did I ever tell you about the time where I caught an enemy soldier in the trenches?
Yes.
Do you know what
3 hours ago.
do you know what I did with him?
What?
Bang!
Oh, God.
Shoot him in the. I shoot Bill.
All
I
right.
hate him. He won't let me golf.
Roll dex attack with gun. Now you're going to have a -4 to it because you've been drinking.
It cancels out my proficiency because I was a soldier.
What'd you get?
A 3,
What's about an
but I get 2 attacks.
You do get 2 attacks.
I got a 4. These dice have turned on me.
So
3 critical 20s.
So Bill,
and
all of a
nothing.
sudden, Albert very
Slowly.
not slowly, but like
Drunkenly.
jerkily reaches into his pocket and pulls out a revolver and fires twice out the windshield. Blam blam.
I shot him, is what I did. The traitor.
I grab Albert by the collar
The windows.
and I drag him out of the car.
Through the passenger
Now-
side.
Yes.
Okay.
Albert, I know you were already deaf,
Ah!
but I wasn't previously.
Can I shoot him now?
No, it's his turn.
He grabbed me.
Yeah.
I grab, yeah, and I
Grab
grab
him
the
and
gun.
he's
now.
talking. Yeah. You take the gun away?
You got to roll
Yeah,
for
I
that.
take the gun away.
You got to make an
Roll.
opposing strength roll.
Yeah, roll dex
I'm
strength.
sure
something.
do.
Pretty wily.
Uh huh.
I get a +1.
I'll let you say your number first.
I got a 17.
24.
You just take it away easily.
God damn
Just
it.
yoink, take it. He paws at it sadly. like a drunk old
Whose
man.
gun is this, Albert?
Groundskeeper Willie's. I assume he got it from your mother.
The Scottish guy?
Yes. He was next to this jug of whiskey.
How did he get a gun? He's not a citizen.
He probably stole it.
Is this my mom's gun?
You can't trust a Scotsman. He stole it
That's
from
true,
your mother.
you can't.
Except for with yard work. Make great
Anyway,
grass.
Albert, let's get back inside so you can clean up Bernard's latest mess.
Can I hit him in the head with a whiskey bottle?
You can try.
Fuck.
He just has so many weapons.
I got a 3.
So, Albert all of a sudden
God damn it.
drunkenly swings his arm
I
around
do get
with
2
a
attacks.
whiskey bottle.
That's a 20. Not
And
natural.
he swings and misses, but on the back stroke, clocks you upside the head with a whiskey bottle.
It doesn't break.
It doesn't. For 4 damage.
Yeah, 4 damage.
Ow!
The back of your head's bleeding. There's some shards of glass.
What the fuck, Albert?
I'm having a flashback.
I take the booze from him.
And
You
to
did,
do
up
that.
against the head. It broke. The bottle broke.
Yep.
Yep.
The bottle did break?
Yeah, the bottle did break.
At the neck.
He literally just, I'm imagining he's holding it like he's drinking it, and he just smashes it.
Oh, I didn't specify.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Because he's drunk.
Okay. Stop helping the other players, Dennis.
I'm not helping. It's just how I see it.
Yes, 15 couldn't unlock my wheelie chair. Thanks for the help, Dennis.
I told you it doesn't.
Why don't you ask someone around you for help, you idiot?
Who am
So,
I going to ask? Demented
Marie?
Maria?
so now that
she
you're
loves
bleeding,
you.
Bill, are you just taking them back in like it's nothing, or are you doing anything else with them?
Yeah, I just take it back. They do this all the time. I
wouldn't hit a
I
veteran.
horse around with them and I threaten them, but I never actually do.
You wouldn't hit a veteran.
Marie.
So as you walk back into the facility to watch Bernard just trying desperately to unlock that fucking wheel while also cranking it with his other hand, which is why he can't reach it.
With the rope.
That's why we're going to take a break. And we're back. All right, so yeah. Bernard's cranking it and trying to unlock his wheel so he can go
drunk.
look at Milky's or something.
I like Milkies.
I just want to have some lunch.
Are you my grandson? How'd you get here?
Who are you? Where am I?
Why are you bleeding?
Marie!
You smell like liquor. Are you drunk, sir?
I bring them down to the cafeteria and then I go to the infirmary to get my head fixed.
Where's Lisa?
So,
that
Lisa is where
orderly
she
was
normally
drunk.
is, working the line.
Hey, Lisa.
Lisa is a, let's say, 56-year-old woman.
Hottie.
Hottie, as you would put it. Thick with about 18 Cs.
It's 18
cc's
That's
of
right. She's got about 8
horse
kids
tranquilizer.
and just does this for her job and doesn't really like it because all you old perverts are constantly hitting on her about Milkies or
Perverts.
whatever. So,
We're gentlemen.
but there's one line for food and then there's another line for pills. So,
Yeah, I'm gonna
Where
get
you going
my
first?
Pills first, so
Going
I
to
get
get
the
pills.
blood running.
I think it's that kind of pills. But
And
okay.
I gave the pill man some extra monies.
To get non-existent Viagra?
It's blood pressure medicine.
Cigarettes for my heart.
It's
Oh.
blood pressure medicine.
Okay.
To
You go
raise-
in there and Ted
Hey,
is
Teddy.
the hey there, Mr. Bernard. I got your morning payment, so got these meds for you.
Ew.
He winks very obviously at you.
Your Parkinson's is acting up again.
I'm sorry, I got a real bad eye twitch.
Yes, I can see that, Teddy.
He just slips you the cup with like it's overflowing with pills. Everyone
I'll
else
take
gets
all
like
of-
3.
I take all of
This is
them.
chock full of pills.
I'm gonna
Whoa, buddy! I don't know if you want
I
to take
thought
all
that
the
was
pills
for the
but-
week.
Yeah, that was like you're supposed to
take
take them throughout the day.
A jajigamaru.
I took him out.
Where did you get that drink?
I had it from last month.
Last month's apple juice.
He reaches over and picks it up and looks at it. He's like, "Oh, there's stuff floating in it, man."
It's cultivated. It's good for my bowel movements.
It keeps them,
He's like, "Yeah, you probably shit your pants because it's full of mold."
keeps them nice and loose.
I mean,
Like
it
your mother.
gets the system rolling. You know, it's not like it's a month-old tea that I just been shaking up and consuming.
I feel like that's exactly what it is. It's just, you call it tea, I call it bacteria.
No, it makes me
And
feel
mold.
good and makes the bills go down.
I don't know if that's true.
I
I think it's just eating what little brain cells you have
I
left,
feel
man.
weird. I'm gonna try to get
Get
out
up.
of my walker.
Get out.
It's like impossible
time.
for you
I
to
think
get
I
out.
can do it.
It's time for my pills. Get out of the line. Go.
The food line's over there, too.
All right, hold on. Let me try to get up
Strength.
and out. Just 7.
No.
I feel so strong.
You lift up and then immediately fall right back into it
Yeah,
because
he was-
it's nothing.
Those pills haven't kicked in yet.
It takes about 45 minutes.
I gotta wait for my pills to get working.
Okay.
And then I'll get a jerk.
I'm going to go get that food
Man,
line
I'm gonna
and
get
jerk
that
it.
food line that looks to be about 40 minutes long.
Sure.
Just so my pills activate at the right time when I see Lisa.
Okay.
Poor Lisa.
Albert, what are you doing?
I'm getting my pill cup.
Okay. He goes, oh, here you go, Albert. Here's your pills. There's like 3 in there.
How do they interact with whiskey?
And he
not a
like picks up
doctor.
some of the bottles. He's like, I wouldn't do that, man. I would not.
Oh, just water then, please.
Yeah. Well, I don't have whiskey to give to you, so
Yeah.
here's a cup of water.
I think Bill was drinking. He smells like whiskey. I drink him down.
You smell a little bit like whiskey,
Yeah,
bro.
Bill gave me a hug because he loves me.
Okay.
Because I made bracelets real good.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. I hear he likes his bracelets.
He said I could have extra toast.
Oh, cool. You'll have to talk to Lisa about that.
I
I've got her
will.
pills.
I'm getting in line.
All right. So you guys get in the line for Lisa. The line is 10 minutes long.
Lisa, I love you.
Yeah.
What's to eat
Sorry.
today, Lisa?
Yeah.
What's on
What do you do want?
the menu today, Lisa?
There's no menu. I
What's-
put the food in the tray. You eat the food in the tray.
What's the
That's
food?
what I'm asking.
Toast,
Yeah.
mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
And spaghetti?
No, that's too spicy for your buttholes.
Milkies?
No to the Milkies for the 18,000th time. You ain't
Yeah.
getting none of these Milkies.
That's
Give me
weird. Oh, look what I found behind your ear.
Get no.
And I take the rose out like a magic trick. Sleight of hand.
Good. That's
All right.
pretty good. I've seen
Sleight
that.
of hand dex. That's a 19.
Okay, do a
Performance?
charisma as you're trying to woo her.
Is this 7?
Wow, that's
Look what I got.
that's a
Sorry.
lovely rose, and I appreciate the
It's for
fate.
you.
Thank you. Nope, you keep your hand on the other side of the glass, buddy.
Oh, my throat hurts.
It's also cream of wheat
I'm sure it
and
is.
rice
I'm about to clean
and
my
cooked
wheat.
carrots.
Oh, that's very lovely.
Yeah, here's your tray.
Spaghetti.
Lisa.
No, there's no spaghetti. It's too spicy for your buttholes. I told you
Lisa.
that. Yes, Albert.
Bill said I was the bracelet king and I get extra mashed potatoes.
I did get a note from Bill that say that you are the bracelet king. Far better than Bernard is at that's what the note says. Just read what the note says. Okay?
Bill.
Albert is a real man because he can make she's keeping eye contact with Bernard while reading the note.
Yeah.
Albert is a real man who could satisfy a woman. Therefore, he gets extra mashed potatoes.
I'm a silver fox.
Bill's
I never wrote any such note.
Bill's a
She's
cop.
improvising.
She's
Bill.
holding up a menu.
I know.
I snatch the rose and I take a bite.
That had
All right.
my
Thanks.
dust
Here's your
on it.
fucking food.
Thank
with
you.
your extra mashed potatoes.
Can I get extra?
Can you go now? There's other old people that
Can
are
I
not
like
trying
you.
to
get
die.
extra
They could
mayonnaise
die
on
if they
my
don't get their food.
carrots? More
What?
mayonnaise on my carrots.
There's no mayonnaise at
I
all.
want more,
You don't get any.
please.
Sugar.
No condiments.
Condoms?
Definitely not sugar. It'll kill you.
I don't want to eat condoms. I want mayonnaise.
I take it back to the table before I'm discovered with extra food and eat it.
You get no salt, no pepper,
Hey,
no mayonnaise,
What
no
about
ketchup, no mustard.
Whiskey
Nothing.
makes it go down easy.
Just plain.
why is everyone here so terrible?
I know. We paid so much
I'm
money
a
here.
I'm a veteran.
I'm a
Civil War veteran.
I'm a woman.
And once these pills kick in, the South will rise again.
Once these pills kick in, I'll be a lady again.
Okay.
That was Charleston's second best
1,
prostitute.
2, 3 pills a lady.
So you're sitting there for
3 pills, I'm a lady.
sitting there for 10 minutes.
I mean,
Bill comes
Politics.
back over. He's got a head wrap around his head.
what happened to you?
You did.
Huh?
You did, Albert.
I ate a rose.
You tried to shoot me twice
No.
with a gun you
Hey.
stole from the groundskeeper.
Nayeth. That was
Why would the girl?
And then you hit me over the head with a whiskey bottle
the Scarlet
like you were
Pimpernel.
spiking a football. And I'm pretty sure you were thinking about running me over with the groundskeeper's truck, but you couldn't get the car
Oh,
started
you found the note,
because
did
you have dementia.
That's not my handwriting.
To mention that.
I like
So are
mashed
you here
potatoes.
to apologize? What are you doing here?
Did you even thank me?
You didn't even thank
Are
him.
you not eating extra mashed potatoes?
They're gone. I didn't get enough. she gypped me.
Well, life isn't fair, is it?
It's very not fair.
I guess we could say that back then.
What are
It
you
is
having?
1958.
That's fine.
What are you having them do for the afternoon? Because lunchtime's over now. Even if they haven't.
It's nap
finished.
time.
It's nap time. Okay.
Yep, until 4 in the morning.
All right. So you put them to sleep.
I want to listen
I'm
to the
not tired
radio.
anymore.
I swaddle them and I put them in their beds.
Now, are you
better
putting
not-
Bernard in his piss swaddle?
No.
oh yeah,
was a
he's
bad
still
boy.
wet.
No,
He's,
Is it
he's
wet?
wet
He's going
sleeping.
No.
Yeah.
He's
But-
going to bed wet.
So Bernard,
No.
here's the bad thing.
There's
So,
so
like,
many bad things.
Bill has a barrel made by your father, coincidentally,
Yes.
filled with old piss
Farnsworth
that
barrels.
he uses specifically for the wet sleep.
It's probably Papa's piss, too.
Could be.
Hey,
And so
those
that's the
barrels
old piss that he
hold.
uses to swaddle you
Piss
with.
is awful, Father.
So now you have piss socks on your hands and tooties and a swaddle, which is uncomfortable and soothing all at the same time.
4 whores and 7 piss blankets.
But
to
you're all
go.
swaddled up in there.
Oh, well, I'm just gonna get out of it because I'm a big, strong
Are ya?
man. I'm a war veteran.
Roll dex.
Strength.
Nope. The piss
Why?
makes the cloth strong. So it's dex to try and Houdini out of it.
It's a 13.
No.
Well, come on.
The swaddle's too strong. It's too strong.
I'm gonna chew my way out.
I use the
don't have
Velcro
teeth.
one so they can't break out easy.
Got it. So you two are asleep. Bill, it's
I'm not.
approaching like 10 o'clock at night. You got about an hour left in your shift. And your duties are typically check on each of the rooms, make sure the patients are actually where they're supposed to be, and if they're in their beds.
Yeah.
So you're getting to last room of the facility. And it's Marie's room.
Yeah.
You open the door, and Marie is sitting in her chair, not in her bed, and she's just looking out the window, and you can see that she's like twitching a bit. It's a little stormy outside, so every once in a while you'll see like a flash of lightning, and that's how you can see that she's twitching. Other than that, the room is like totally dark.
Marie, what are you doing?
She doesn't respond. She just
You want to go to bed wet, Marie?
keeps sitting there twitching.
I'll get the piss blanket, Marie.
No response.
I walk in and I turn the chair around.
You turn the chair around, and Marie's skin is all red, like bright red.
Was it the gas?
Where there were like remnants of what might have been teeth, there's just undulating and throbbing gums,
Ew.
and her eyes are wide and bloodshot, and she's just dripping with like this red goo, and
She
she's
wants
just
you.
at you,
Marie, did you get into the tomato paste again?
and she starts to reach towards you.
Oh, no, thank you. Get in bed, Marie.
She just keeps moving towards you, but she has like a very jerky motion as she's like moving. Like she gets up out of the chair and everything's like real jerky. Excuse me, and spasmy.
I know how to handle this one. I just walk backwards until she falls asleep.
Okay.
It usually only takes like 20 minutes.
Okay. So she continues to follow you,
Mhm.
like out the room, and just keeps following you.
Yep.
But 20 minutes goes by and she does not fall asleep. She just keeps looking at you with these wide eyes and just.
Well, I only got 10 hours or 10 minutes left in my shift, and it's going to be somebody else's problem in 10 more minutes.
Fair.
So I keep walking backwards.
Okay. Keep walking backwards. Eventually, your shift ends, so you just leave while she's following you.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, I mean, I hand it off to Fred.
Fred's like, "What the fuck is this? What am I supposed to do with this?"
Walk backwards, Fred. Walk backwards.
What do you mean walk backwards?
You know how to handle this. Walk backwards until she falls asleep.
She normally falls asleep long before she gets to the office.
Yeah, but she got into the tomato paste tonight. You see her. You see her.
I mean, she's bright red and dripping some sort of red goo.
Yeah, it's tomato paste.
I've never seen her herky-jerky around like that before.
Well, you know, maybe she got into the spicy stuff.
Whatever. Go home. I'll see you in the morning.
Bye.
So you head home.
There's been a note passed to the DM.
Okay.
It's very important.
Sure.
They break out.
Roll. He didn't say anything about you in the note.
Yeah, I did.
Oh no,
I didn't see
I
a
lost
note
my thing.
All right, I'm rolling.
to break out a swaddle.
Yes.
All right, Dex.
It's a 20.
You do. You slither out of your piss sheet.
That's right, I sucked all the moisture out of my sheets. They're dry now.
Since we
Okay.
established I'm proficient, I got a 19
All right. So yeah, you sneak out into the hallway
to the janitor's closet.
to the janitor's closet because it
Excellent.
seems you don't see anybody in the hallway.
Yes.
You hear noise down the hallway, like towards the office, but you don't see anything. There's nobody in the hallway. So there's one door open. That's it.
Are you with me, brother?
Of course I am. We're veterans. We need to stay together. I'm not using that at night time. It will give away our location.
Yeah,
Roll
it's-
strength to
it's-
walk.
It's hot out there in that wet, blistering
It's a
jungle.
14.
You
To walk.
stumble around. You're 91 years
I'm a
old.
spry
How easy is it
As I
for
was
91?
at 80. Surprised I was at 80.
Sure.
1880, that was.
Yeah. So you are walking, just not great.
Backflip!
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I could never.
Yeah. No, your spine snaps in half and you are
I don't
now
have that
paralyzed.
anymore.
Oh, okay.
I got that removed during
I don't think
the
you could
war.
stand without a spine.
I got it replaced.
With
The
broomstick.
spine of a Union soldier I killed in battle.
No. Shut up.
In Gettysburg.
You go to the janitor's closet. It's locked. What are you doing?
Oh, I'm
Oh.
gonna lockpick it, of course.
Don't I still have those keys?
I take a bobby pin.
He never
out of-
took the keys from me.
That's the groundskeeper.
Yeah.
That's not the janitor.
He's got the skeleton key.
No, he doesn't have the
I take a
Separate
bobby
keys.
pin out of my
Shit.
urethra and
What?
pick the lock.
You pull it out. It out because it's covered in like smegma.
What have you been doing?
It's like infected. That he's old.
Well, we're going to get some bleach. It'll be fine.
Yes, I opened and poured right in.
What?
First, you have to open the door.
No, I was 18 to pick the lock.
Yeah, you do. You pick the lot
It's not
with
our
your
first time
cummy
with
pin.
this luck.
My cummy pin.
Your cummy pin. It's
It's-
rusted because it's been sitting in your smegma for so
Penises
long.
have two different holes down there.
What? You have two holes?
There's a pee
Yes.
hole.
And a cum hole.
No.
Did you not take biology?
It all comes out of the same spot
That's
in the end.
not true at
How
all.
are you not
Sure
a
it does.
father?
There's only one hole. There's different tubes, but one hole.
Well, I said I pulled it out of my urethra.
That's the pee
That's the
one.
piss hole.
Okay.
Anyway,
There's no
I grabbed
cum
bleach.
on
It's
it.
pretty deep.
Yes, I know.
I grab a bleach bucket.
Okay.
I'm well endowed. Pour it down my piss hole to kill the bacteria.
Well endowed. What is that? Like, you still have to get in there pretty deep to get it.
No, it's sitting right on the top.
Oh, it's right on the top.
He has an enlarged urethra.
Oh, okay.
It's
Super
got
wide.
Double wide.
double wide
It's a
urethra.
double Hank Hill.
Got it.
Because Hank
You,
Hill.
we
had a
already established you
narrow
pulled the pin out of your
urethra.
piss hole.
And you pick the lock.
And you
I get
pick the
the
lock.
bleach,
But you don't know how many holes a penis
Yeah,
has.
there's a bottle of bleach.
and I get the ammonia.
You get a bottle of ammonia.
Right,
I've made this mistake
Let's
before.
start huffing.
And I... Do we hear a commotion?
He does make gas
Do we
immediately.
hear a commotion down the yard?
No, you hear a commotion in the hallway as you hear an orderly walking down the hall and be like, "All right, Marie, Come on, go to sleep already. I don't want so we can get that tomato juice off of you and get you to bed.
You know what, Bernard?
I'm not getting my clothes all dirty with your
Here's
tomatoes.
What we should do is pour them into this
And
bucket.
I start pouring them
and
into
then
the
I'm gonna
bucket.
kick the bucket down the hall towards the commotion.
And I tell Bernard, she's my sister, Chloramine, and she loves me. That itch, that burn, you feel how badly she wants to explode? Remember this moment,
So you
this
mix
perfect night. You think I am crazy? And we kick the bucket over.
So you kick the bucket over so it fills the hallway with
wild.
caustic fumes?
Well, no,
Yes.
it's on wheels. I kicked the bucket down the hall towards the people.
We'll be dead before
okay.
Billy is back.
So there's like fumes shooting out of
I'm
this
aware,
bucket.
yes.
Yeah. And
Here we
the
are.
orderly's like, oh, God, what is that? And he just runs away from the bucket.
You're here. You're right here. And you're ready to fight.
I'm going to throw a tray at the bucket to knock it over so the bucket falls over.
Roll dex attack.
So 14.
Yeah, you do. You throw it, you hit the bucket, and
Yes.
it tips slightly and just enough to fall over, and the contents spill out, and now the entire hallway is just filled with noxious fumes.
Let it in, boys. That's freedom.
The orderly is running down the hallway like, fuck it, he's not gonna, I'm not fucking dying for this.
Let it run wild.
Just runs. The
I
twitchy
put my
person
arms
just
up.
continues to walk jerkily.
Yay.
Marie just walks through the fumes like it's nothing.
And we're
Just-
not.
Her eyes are watering.
Are
but-
we okay with the fumes?
No,
We're going to go out the emergency exit behind us.
in the hallway.
Yeah, it's in the cafeteria at the end
trying
of the
to.
hallway.
Okay. Roll athletics.
12.
You can't walk well.
Fuck you.
Yes,
Today he can.
today I'm a walkie boy.
The gas has got him going.
19.
Oh, okay.
The thrill of murder has
All right.
reunited
Bernard
my
is
southern heart.
is pretty spry. Unfortunately,
Once-
Albert is not as fast of a walker.
My medication is kicking in hard.
9
and
hours
chlorine
later.
just
gas.
as hard as my cock.
Okay.
And the thinking that once again we will rebuild Atlanta to be the strongest point in America
Okay.
gets me walking pretty hard.
Okay.
Past the chlorine and into the cafeteria.
Sure. So you walk past the chlorine, but
walk through it.
Albert is walking slow, and the fumes are definitely all around
He
him.
caused
You want
this
a con
problem.
save?
Yes.
I got an 11.
You start to cough up blood.
Just like the old days.
It's not safe to breathe.
Get
It
back in the
burns.
trenches.
It burns. Marie just continues to walk through the hallway, like blood is running out of her eyes now, and her mouth, and her nose. But
Give
she's
us
just
a kiss. Embrace me.
He's gonna kiss him. Get those milkies off Marie.
Ugh.
sure. Marie kisses you with her weird gummy lips, and it's like it's super hot. I don't mean that in a
So
sexual way.
hot.
I mean a temperature
Hey,
way.
it can be
She
two
is
things at
really,
once.
really hot. And like it just feels wet, like you're just making out with gums.
Can I feel my skin coming alive?
No, not right this second.
You know, STDs are rampant in elderly homes.
Sure. So you're running down the hallway towards the cafeteria, and you notice a few other doors open,
Yes.
and more of these people, just all red and twitchy, start to move down the hall towards you.
I think you're fucked, boy.
How far away from the emergency exit am I?
You're there between you and the exit. They're pouring out of both sides of the. Not
Uh,
every door, but just some of the doors.
Is there a
There's
random
like 7.
room with nobody zombieing out of it?
I mean, you could just go towards a door that's not open.
Yeah, I open it.
Okay. There's some old person sleeping in it.
In a bed.
Yeah.
On wheels.
Yeah.
I'm going to roll them out and use them as a catapult and go through everything.
Strength.
It's a 6.
No. You
Come
cannot,
on.
for the life of you, move the bed and have the strength to
Is
walk.
there a window here?
Yes, there's a window.
I open it.
All right.
The gas floods into the room.
The window goes outside.
Yeah.
Hey, which
Which
floor
opens the
are we
ventilation.
on?
Oh, yeah. What?
What floor are we on?
First. There's only one floor.
I'm gonna crawl out the window heroically.
All right. Roll me dex.
Please don't break anything. Yeah, right. I'll take it. There's a 15.
Yeah. So you managed to roll out of the window.
Do I scrape my balls?
Yes. Just say yes.
Yes.
No, give me the high low.
Oh, okay. High-low.
Low.
Yes.
Yes, that's what I want.
Scrape your balls.
Make me angrier and makes me move quicker.
Sure.
Reminds me of the Battle of Longskinville.
Longskinville.
The most important forgotten Civil War battle.
You're in the flower
in
bushes.
West of Virginia.
You're in the bushes.
Yes, back in the bushes.
Yeah.
In the jungle.
What are you doing?
I'm going to get up out of the bushes and
Okay.
take out my bobby pin, put it in my mouth, and stroll out of here.
Into the
where?
desert.
There's just highways to the
Yes.
going out through the desert.
Well, I
We're
guess I'll
drifting
just...
They
Yeah.
built this joint because they wanted to keep you guys away from
I'm
society.
going to go find a car and hotwire it and get out of here.
He
Roll.
turns 360 degrees and walks away.
Roll me
so close.
intelligence.
Why is this shit wet? Oh, because I drank the water
Yeah,
like a
you drank it
baboon.
all over yourself.
And wedge and intelligence.
Monka water.
Yeah, that's a +1. Let's see what happens.
Well, first, actually, this is
Okay.
history to know if you even know how to hotwire a car.
What's a history?
Intelligence.
Intelligence, anyway.
Now, you rolled
You could
already.
have kept it.
There's fucking everything's terrible.
What'd you get?
A 5.
You don't know how to
This
hotwire a
one's
car.
hot.
Well,
Just
then-
check for the keys.
I'm just gonna check for the keys and
Sure,
get
investigation.
Out of here. Yes, there we go. It's a 14. I used to drive one of these cranky automobiles
After
where
I
I crank it in the front and get in. And I can get at least 50 yards.
Guess a 1d4.
3,
No.
4.
No.
All right.
I was like, he's not close. He's not close. Yeah, he's a little closer,
That's
but no,
fine.
it's fine. No, you don't find any
I
keys.
just walk off into the
Okay.
unknown.
Okay.
bouncing.
You walk off into the unknown. Meanwhile, inside the facility, you are coughing. It's hard to breathe. The hallway is filling with fumes from what you made for some reason. The mustard
trying
gas.
to die.
You're trying to die.
This is how I die.
Yeah, okay.
Reliving the glory days.
Con save.
Sucking on the gas.
I'm going to go to Bill's house.
You don't know where Bill is.
Critically failed.
You die. Yeah, you die.
Oh, no.
You
Albert.
Tastes like pickled herring.
you bump into some of these old people who are all red, but like mostly you just can't catch your breath. It feels like there are razor blades in your throat,
Feels
and
like
you
I'm
just
drowning.
keep coughing up blood. And eventually you drop to your knees
thought it
and
would
you
be
just
faster.
face plant onto the ground, staring out at the flat marble floor.
I never have to see Billy again.
I'm going to Bill's house.
Okay.
Gets a direct.
Intelligence. No, history. History to know where Bill's house
because
is.
Does he
I've been
turn
there
right?
before.
Does he turn
To
right
see
or
if you
left?
know where it is.
I'm going to find that little round cock somewhere around here. I just walk in a random direction.
Okay.
I'll find you,
You
Billy.
just walk in a random direction.
Make me sleep in piss. I'll find you and make you drink my piss.
Sure. Billy, when you went home for your shift, do you go right to bed?
No. I have to crack open 5 or 6 cold ones.
Okay.
Take a little
Okay.
Vicodin.
As you're
Didn't
drinking
get-
the beer,
Vicodin.
Force my dog to drink.
you're
them.
not feeling any pain, but your teeth just feel kind of weird. Like you don't know what it is, but your mouth, you have a weird mouth feel, like a sensation.
Oh, chew on ice.
Chewing on ice really exacerbates that weird mouth feel. Again, not pain, just feels weird.
I take out
My teeth.
ice cold Coca-Cola
Okay?
and I just let it sit in my mouth.
Okay. So it dissolves your teeth. Got it.
They can't hurt. if you don't have any.
That's true. So, a couple hours after you get home, I don't know if you've decided already to go to bed or you just keep drinking, but
I don't know why you want me to go to bed so bad. Are you planning on doing something to me while I'm in bed?
I mean, you have to be back at work in the morning,
do.
so
yeah, but I have to get drunk first.
okay. So while you're drinking, you notice that it feels like your teeth are throbbing, and when you touch them with your tongue, they feel like
Teeth are
They have a lot of-
wieners. He's got erection teeth.
they got a lot of give to them, like they're almost gummy-like.
Yeah, it's normal. I turn on the TV. I like to look at the test pattern while I drink.
Okay. You're sitting there, drinking, watching TV. You're starting to feel very hot as well. It's just
Arizona.
so hot. I mean,
I
it's
don't
Arizona.
have air conditioning. So.
No, you don't. So it's just hot. It's hot, and your teeth just continue to feel weird, and like your tongue feels like it's swelling up too.
I open the front door and the back door so that a cross breeze comes through the house.
You don't feel any less hot.
My
You
neighbors
feel the
complain,
breeze, but you
if they don't want to see my
uh,
dick, they shouldn't look at my door.
Well, that is their problem. So yeah,
That's what I say to my neighbors with my wide open window. I walk in front of every morning.
All right, I go to the
That's
mirror
their
and I just,
fault.
hey, look at the teeth.
your teeth are like a pink color, and like if you like touch them, they like squish like gummy bears. They don't
I
hurt.
need to call an emergency dentist.
They just feel weird. And your tongue is all swollen up, so it's like hard to speak almost. You try and talk, and it comes out as like, like a Phil cat almost.
Well, I guess I got to walk to the emergency dentist.
And your skin is very splotchy and bright red in spots.
Well, at least I have these 5 beers to keep me company while I walk to the emergency dentist.
Okay. So you walk to the emergency dentist. What?
It's at the vet school.
What? What are you you just keep
Let me
nodding
play
at it.
I'll
He's
play
ready.
this.
He's ready.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You go to the dentist office. There's a dental receptionist.
Hi.
Hey.
Welcome to Dr. Scooters.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm having trouble understanding you. Your teeth.
Uh-huh.
Oh, those are disgusting.
Uh-huh.
Let me buzz back real quick. Doctor,
Yes.
got a patient with some flesh teeth?
All right. Did he say he's a Nazi?
I think so.
Send him back.
Is that Frank?
Sig Heil, yeah. He said it.
All right.
Send him back. Send him through.
Guy comes through.
Don't touch me.
Skin's very red. And he's like holding his mouth.
I'm gonna put on full radiation suit.
Full radiation suit, all right?
Yes. Yes, why don't you take a smell of this real quick?
Uh-huh.
And you fall asleep.
It's a thing of ether.
And as you drift off into that sweet, sweet sleep, that is where we're going to call it. The SCP Foundation, having just discovered this new anomalous infection, designates it as SCP-6093, otherwise known as tongue troubles. And with that, we're going to call it. So thanks for tuning in. Check us out next time.
This episode of Botched was brought to you by the Patreon producers Big Jim, the Knucklord, Chronic Skinner, Disgruntled Furniture, Chris Wisdom, Shinigami, Jay Squeezy, Scabby Goose, and Old Toasty Bar. You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Spotify, TikTok, Reddit, and Twitch at Botched Podcast. Shut up, Yoshi. Go to all of our favorite websites, FreedomValleyHorsepace.com, DickBlood.club, BuyTheseViagra.com, LouisianaPocketGopher.com, DamnYouDentist.com, MeepsCreeps.com, PartyMormons.com, ChongoGrande.com, ChugYoMilk.com, DaddyDentist.com, RaoulsMovingCastle.com, FleshDozer.com, MooshCoffee.com, WarMonkey.pizza, DicklessBears.com, spelled out completely,
Dot.
patreon.com/botchedpodcast.it.club.
All spelled out.
Or just go to our favorite website, showmeyourdickdaddy.com.
I love that one.
Oh, boy.
Or simply patreon.com/botchpodcast. Thank you to Talshi and the Mod Squad over in our free and open Discord, Forging Winton, Shinigami, Daito, Good Phil, Brad, Captain Hygiene, and Spooky Tuna.
Good friends.
Head on over to iTunes, Apple Podcasts, wherever you get our show. Leave us a 5-star review, and Chunky will at some point read it off into the show. Hey, man, like, I know it's been a while. It has been. We're not going to lie to anybody, but we're pretty close to 400. It'll just be fun. It's not going to happen, but let's go. Thank you to Gozer, featuring Lonnie from the Forensic Polaroids for our theme music. Both those bands are on Spotify. Thank you to Swan for album art. She's all over the internet at a swan named Emily. Send something to the P.O. Box. Chunky will open it up here on stream. P.O. Box 3178, Gettysburg, Pennsylvania 17325. If you want to buy a t-shirt, stickers, or other weird shit, go to bigtittymonkey.shop and do so. See us at DragonCon, Blood Feud Saturday night, live show Sunday night, both in the Crystal Ballroom. 21 to enter. Have a good time. And as always,
I was younger than you are now. I was a prisoner. They made me to work a camp in France. No tools, no beast, just men in cargo. French jungle, real jungle. Hot, wet, and blistering. Old men died fast, just dropped where they stood. We came back the next day, there'd been nothing but a bone or two from where they went down. Our clothes just melted away. So they worked us naked. 200-300 men. Boys, really. Back and forth until the only thing you could remember was back and forth. And then one day, everybody started to itch. Everyone all at once, even the guards. You could feel your skin coming alive. It was the chlorine. They had a leak. You could feel it before you could smell it. And so they all panicked and ran away. But it was new to me. Breathe the gas, boys.
we'll see you next week, nerds. Bless you. Do we have to salute anybody?
I don't think so.
Me neither.
No?
Someone.
We do have a Shiforest subscribed.
Yep,
Yes.
this works for me. We salute you.
Shiforest.
Shitbird Forest.
You are this week's
Redacted.
Redacted.
All right, everybody, why don't you stick around? We're going to take a short break. Come back with another episode. Too late, tell she doesn't count. Get fucked.
For
We'll
next
see-
episode.
Yep, we'll see you in the next episode. All right, we'll be right back.
Someone
BRB.
give two.
Dead Island
No,
2
ask
is
me a
free.
question.
I said, did you see
Don't ask.
Dead
Ask me a
Island.
question, Dennis.
Dead Island
No.
2.
Don't. It's a trap.
I like the Dead Island one just fine.
Dead Island 2 is free on Epic.
Oh, yeah. Dennis, I feel like Phil warned you about this. I'm not downloading the fucking Epic Store
I wasn't going to say
because
anything.
I despise
Fortnite.
exclusives for PC. That's absurd. Why are you going to bring the worst part of consoles to PC, Dennis? See what you've done? You see what you've done? Now you got me pissed off
Games free.
about
Hold that for a moment.
PC exclusives
So we can do
from
5
the
seconds
fucking
of
Epic
silence,
Store.
and then you can yell about it. How about
All
that?
right, I'm ready.
All right, I'm going to hit the button in
MTF.
5, 4, 3, 2, tism. Okay. Start your rant, Steven, as soon as these dinguses stop breathing.
No, I'm fine.
Fucking start yelling, you bitch.
About what? What?
I don't care what you yell about. Just yell about something.
All right.
Why is Andor 2 so shitty compared to Andor 1?
Fuck you.
Why is Mandalorian better than Andor?
Have you seen
All right.
Obi-Wan?
Look,
Ooh,
listen,
Obi-Wan's
listen,
so much better
listen.
than Andor.
They were supposed to get 5 fucking seasons for that. 5 seasons.
Of
All right. And they condensed 4 seasons into 3 episode arcs each.
for what?
For Andor season 2, Dennis, pull the ham out of your ears.
And they
all
did a
right.
goddamn
You
good
didn't tell
job.
me what you were talking about.
Tony Gilroy and his fellow writers did a fucking masterful job telling a complete story still, except that first 3 episodes. Rough.
But the remix
But you know, they
was
were good. They were just fine. They were fine. But god damn it, go watch Andor.
Well, I didn't know it was supposed to be 5 seasons.
Watch Andor and never watch any other Star Wars again.
Yeah.
And teach Disney the lesson that it is not okay to not be Andor.
But I really like that Night Sister, and then the other thing with
I
Acolyte.
bet you do.
Acolyte. Oh, it's so good.
I watched it.
There was a guy that people talked about. I forgot already, but he shows up at the
Jack
end.
Black.
Jack Black. He is in Mandalorian.
Yeah.
He is in an
I watch
episode.
No,
of
that guy's
Mandalorian.
name is Lizzo, idiot.
Oh,
So
Glizzo.
Glizzo.
Frank Glizzo.
I'm doing
Gliz
stuff
Shitto.
for social media for work, and we're doing a Hot Ones interviewing of people that work at the college,
Okay.
and I'm the interviewer.
So you get to
Nice.
eat wings.
I get to eat hot wings, and I've actually gotten really acclimated to the very spicy sauces because I cheated.
Is it sauces that you guys have at the college? Or
No, we got some of the
He
hot one
stuck his
sauces.
tongue on a hot
okay.
iron, a
Actually
cast
bought
iron
them.
pan, and now he doesn't have taste buds
I have
anymore,
taste
so he's
buds anymore.
fine.
But so the spicy wing sauce gives you like really fiery shits, as it turns out. But I was not really in charge of the scheduling interviews, so today I did 2 back to back. Now my guts aren't unhappy with me,
I heard them.
But you got wings.
but I got wings.
Yeah.
Can you imagine the smell in that studio?
I got
in
paid
the
to
basement in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania.
Yeah, I can, because Crohn's man over here always crop dusts
He's not doing nothing
the studio
today.
before the end. And so then when you leave, I'm just left with the
He's being a
stench
good
cloud.
boy.
Bill's over here catching fucking
He
strays.
casts stink cloud.
Deal, man.
10 years worth of strays.
He's got a
About
medical condition,
Oh,
Dennis.
It's all right. I've earned all of this over the last
Yeah.
10 years.
I
All
don't
he
care
does
for
is
He's
sit
He's
on
not
there
over
and
here
fart.
putting you on blast for autism tonight.
You got
Altitude.
altitudism.
Autism.
Autism.
Who? You know who has autism?
The Tien Man.
I'm not farting tonight because I
I just farted.
took
Your Crohn's medication?
no two
No, he doesn't take that.
what are they called?
Fiber.
2 Peptos before I got over here.
Nice. Would you like some Gaviscon?
No, all right.
Previously on Botched.
I'm trying to find my way to Bill. Find Bill. Kill Bill. Find Bill. Oh, look, $1.
Welcome back, junior researchers, to the 53rd episode in our 9th season of Botched.
Wait.
The penultimate episode.
That's one past where we normally go.
Yes, we're going to be 2 past where we normally go this year.
Because we don't want to come home from
Don't
Dragon
want
Con?
to. It's a stupid idea.
You don't want to edit an episode drunk at midnight
At
on
the
Sunday?
airport?
And then have to record the next day.
Yeah.
You love it. You love it.
I love it so much. It's great. Because we're all not exhausted and sometimes sick
And angry.
and
It's
angry.
going to be great.
It's going to be great. Tell us your fun stories, Dennis.
What are we doing for the next season?
Some
Don't
other
worry about
Things
it.
and stuff.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Pew pew. A little bit of pew pew here and there.
We get guns?
Kill Bill.
Pew pew goo goo. Babies and guns. You got it.
With elves.
doing
Babies
it.
Day Out. but it's
Baby,
with guns.
baby elves got guns.
Yeah. Changing up the idea for the season. We're doing Babies Day Out, but with guns.
I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
Kill Bill.
You're impervious babies.
John Wick babies.
Yeah. But if you get shaken, you still die. So it's just how it works.
Just
I don't
like
make
that
the rules.
dog.
Yeah. Just like that dog. Sorry, Yoshi, I gotta shake you. I'm gonna shake you. All right.
Don't like
Baby's Day Out baby isn't impervious. He just has 10 luck.
It's just Magoo. It's just Mr. Magoo.
Yeah.
That's fine. There's one clip where the bag
He's
falls
Benjamin
and the baby's
Button
head
Magoo.
fucking bounces off the concrete.
From the past?
It's a fake baby, but still. It's pretty funny.
Oh,
Anyway,
it wasn't a real baby that bounced off the concrete?
it would have been funnier if it was. Oopsies.
Dingoes dribbled my baby.
Wow.
Ruined a-
fucking
ruined a
go back to
child.
2003, Edgelord. Jesus Christ.
I'm fine.
Shame on you.
Baby
Baby's
injuries.
dated out. It's just a funeral scene in a small casket.
Baby's
Day
last day out.
Oh.
Casket boogaloo. The first half is
Shake it,
them trying to
monster.
pick a baby coffin. And then the second half is the gangsters who are arrested show up to the funeral and then light their crotches on fire or whatever other shenanigans happened in the 1st.
But
so
then the
lost.
baby casket accidentally falls onto a conveyor belt, which brings it to a construction site.
Yep. Yeah. And then it explodes. Little bits of baby fly everywhere.
And that's how 9/11 happened.
So the baby casket flies off and goes into the trade tower, and then that's that.
A second casket has hit.
Oh boy!
I don't understand why we don't get new Apple
I know,
reviews.
it's so
I don't know.
Why do firefighters hate us so much?
Why won't people leave us 5-star reviews?
So, anyways, we're starting right where we left off last time, as for some reason, Dr. Finkelstein, Franklinfurter, whatever his name is,
Dr.
Frankenstein.
Frankenstein. There we go.
Come on.
For some reason, was moonlighting as a 24-hour dentist.
That's right.
Caught himself an SCP or an anomaly of
System
some sort.
works.
And
It's really that he's just in
yeah.
the mouth stuff.
So now you're back at, I'm assuming, Site
The
01
01.
with this person who is all splotchy. Their teeth have turned into like muscly gums, and their eyes are getting real bloodshot, and they're just like, oh.
What do you think we should do with it?
Have you tried fucking
I haven't.
pulling its teeth out?
I haven't tried fucking it, pulling its teeth out yet. I'm going to put his mouth and do an x-ray on it, see what comes back.
There is the X-ray comes back strange, as a lot of his bones where they would normally be aren't showing up on the X-ray.
Even his body bones.
Yes,
Skull.
yes.
Wow.
What are they,
Little
fucking
patches.
jelly?
It's very patchy.
Patches of jelly bone?
Patches of bone, but the full skeleton's not showing up like it ought to.
Well, how is it showing up?
Patchy isn't if
He-
not
he-
there
Yeah, they just told us.
because the
That's
X-ray is
fucking
only
weird.
showing you bones.
So is he turning into a fucking puddle or what?
No.
So how's he
That was like-
standing if he ain't got bones?
Great question.
Fellas, I got an idea.
What do you got, Lieutenant Colonel Moosh?
Hey, I want to go down into the holding cells and grab out Mr. Gus Pritzbaluzzi.
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yep.
All right, make sure he's strapped down this time and he has the anti-bite device on his face.
Yeah, Mr. Gus Pritzbalusi was a survivor of that weird dentist that makes people's teeth grow uncontrollably
Yeah, I remember.
Why was he in the basement?
because he
SCP.
survived
He
and
survived
he's
You don't have to necessarily keep them in cages if they survive anomalies.
Well, we did.
We didn't want him to
well,
infect no
we
one.
did
okay.
because we don't want him getting out.
We got a whole basement full of freaks.
Just remove the teeth.
Just a bunch of freaks living down there.
We
All
figure
right.
they would prefer to be with their own kind.
Okay.
I want to make Gus
On a leash.
and this mushmouth feller kiss. See what happens.
Okay.
I get no sexual gratification from this whatsoever.
Maybe
Sure.
you don't.
So Gus is like, oh, that was really gross. And so Bill also is like, oh, okay, really gross.
Fucking
Kiss,
kiss him or we
kiss.
shoot you.
Oh, then they can just smooch a little peck.
Do it this time with a little bit more passion.
Little tongue.
Slower.
Faster with more feeling.
Look into each other's eyes.
High low.
Low.
Okay. All right. So they kiss. They make out. Slobber all over each other's faces.
Now we're going to wait an
Okay.
appropriate amount of time.
So if you wait, hours and hours go by. The Bill gets more and more twitchy
Yeah.
and stops speaking altogether and keeps trying to walk basically through the bars of his holding cell, just constantly trying to move someplace.
Gus, are you fucking
Just like-
zombie right now?
That's not Gus. That's Bill.
That's Bill.
Just twitching. Herky jerky twitching while he's trying to walk
That
through.
was the guy who came in.
Yes.
Yes,
He was
that
fine a
my
minute ago?
patient.
I mean, he wasn't fine. He had his teeth were
His
turning
bones
to
were
gums.
turning
Yeah.
to jello, you dumb
Yeah,
fuck.
but he wasn't a fucking zombie.
Well, okay, but now he is.
Well, he's not attacking whatever the name of the tooth guy was.
Gus.
Because
Gus.
he's already infected him.
Gus Van Sant.
Gus, I think he said something about drinking a six-pack. Can we send some beers in there to try to replicate the situation?
Sure. We could send beers in.
Gus, drink those beers.
Gus chugs those beers. He hasn't had beer in so long because you just give him water and bread.
Yep. Well, it's a soup. We call
Soft
it bread
bread.
soup.
Crack a soup.
So yeah, he drinks beers. He chugs. How many do you want him to chug?
Well,
6.
Yeah?
6. All right. He chugs 6 beers. He's pretty toasted.
How's his teeth?
All over the place. There's a million of them.
But they turn into fucking goo or no?
You keep waiting. Nothing seems to happen.
I'm going to take a blood sample from Bill and look at it under a microscope.
It seems to have some unknown pathogen.
Like a bacteria
Something
of
like
some
that.
sort.
Yeah, you're
Inject it into Bill.
Sure.
Or to Gus.
Hold on.
Maybe the saliva wasn't enough to infect him. Or is his
Hold
bonitis...
on. I wasn't trying to infect Gus. I was trying to cure Bill.
Well, maybe
Oh.
Bill has the antigens. And we can make a
The
vaccine.
cure for many teeth is gum teeth?
Yeah,
They
The
can't
other
makes
way
sense.
around. Why isn't nobody listening
It's
to me?
on the
I was
spectrum.
trying to cure
Yeah.
Bill with Gus's many teeth.
Well, you'd have to take him to the dentist that added all the teeth.
Don't
Gus-
get smart with me,
We don't
boy.
have a
Gus,
fucking
that
time
boy
machine.
grows teeth all on his own accord.
He did not.
He grows teeth like a... Now he does.
No, he
now
doesn't.
he does.
He doesn't grow
Yeah,
extra
you
teeth.
did. In that episode, you said we had to file them down constantly or they grow out more.
You did say that.
I don't have
You
any
said
fucking
that
memory
to
of that.
us.
That's a different teeth episode. That was in the first season. Last
No.
season.
You're in the first season.
It's not a
Mom's
myth.
in the first season.
Vagina dentata's not a myth. Is that what we're talking
I
about?
don't know what you're talking
Teeth
about.
pussies.
I don't know where we are anymore.
Pussies that
All right,
have teeth
so-
that'll chomp your dick off.
He's either immune because of the other SCP, and you can't have two SCPs inhabiting the same body,
It's not true. I've had 2 STDs at the same time.
or the kissing didn't pass the infection.
Or the inspection.
Can we X-ray this man's brain again now that he's all zombified?
You want to X-ray his brain?
Well,
Wouldn't it
there's
just show
unknown pathogens.
nothing? Because an X-ray is
Yeah,
just gonna
it's not
show
made of bone.
I'm not a fucking doctor. I'm just spitballing ideas here.
We should get a doctor in here.
What the hell am I
Frankenstein is
here
right
for?
here.
I'm
That's
right
right there.
here.
He found a
I'll
pathogen.
call a real doctor. Hold
Oh,
on.
well, excuse me. Why
I
don't
walk
we
out of
just
the
get a
room.
real lieutenant colonel in here while we're at it? This is not the point of time to be turning on each other. Okay? There is no other doctors. Close the lines down.
I pass a note to the voice.
Well, hello, it's me, Kyle Twisty Penis.
It was a lie.
God
Indeed.
It was
damn
a
it.
lie. I did not pass you a note, Dennis.
Okay, I was like, I
was a
don't see
joke.
shit.
If it isn't my arch nemesis, Twisty Penis,
We work together. I don't understand the animosity.
I'm just jealous of your
Penis.
Your name's
And
fucking
how
cool,
it-
My
man.
Twisty Penis,
how
it's a
it
name.
Twisty
turns everywhere.
Okay.
It's like a duck's. Just corkscrewing
Corkscrew.
around.
It'll wrap around your
Corkscrewing
fingers.
around
You like to twirl it in your fingers like a lock of hair.
like a mustache.
No,
But
I
it's a-
put a ring on it, and then I try to get the ring back off. It's
Like
very
a
fun.
weird
That's
puzzle.
fucking weird.
What are you
What?
doing?
If you love it, you got to put a ring on it. Sorry.
What if
I
we
X-ray this man's brain.
This is what I'm talking about. This is bullshit.
Nothing. You see nothing because there's no bone anymore in it.
Damn, if only a CAT scan had been invented.
Yeah, the dog scan, though. Put him through the dog scan.
Woof woof.
He's not a werewolf. That's good. Write that
Woof,
down.
A woo, woof woof. A bark
With
bark.
a woof. With that.
A woof.
All right, I'm going to get Gus out of there and put him in quarantine for 48 hours.
Gus stumbles around drunk.
That's
Woo!
fine. Shut the fuck up, Gus.
I got some make out and I got some beer.
Okay, I'm going to lock
Give him some pills.
Which
Pills
one?
go good with alcohol.
Yeah,
It's
I wanna
fucking
get
true.
Here's
fucked
some
up.
Klonopins.
They make me feel good.
Woo! All right.
I'm going to remove the air from the room that Bill is in. See if he can still function without oxygen.
Seems like he's still functioning.
That's fucking weird.
Has he slowed down at all? Or
A little bit,
But-
but he's still sort of like listlessly bumping into the wall trying to get out of the room.
Should we maybe let
Well,
him go
titching.
and put a tracking device on him and see where he heads?
You trying to have a fucking zombie outbreak? He's just going straight fucking line, whatever.
Well, hold on. Let's not get hasty. We just saw him survive without oxygen. Perhaps we should get in touch with the Russians. They just shot a thing into space, you know.
I think it was a
Maybe
dog.
we could get
Oh, no,
him to
it's
survive
Sneeze.
in the vacuum of space.
Space zombies.
Tungsten rods.
It
and
wasn't a
dome.
dog. It was Sputnik.
That's the name of a dog.
1957. That was Laka.
Those are pancakes
Spunk lick.
from potatoes.
What was the name of that chimp they put up into space knowing it was going to die?
Sputnik.
Lucky.
Lucky the chimp.
Lucky the chip.
That's
Space Monka.
It's from Russia.
Astra Monka.
Monkenaut. Come on.
Monkanot.
Monkanot.
The Monkanot.
Monkanot.
All right. So,
His name was Ham the Astro Chimp.
Ham.
ham.
We
Astro
named
chimp.
him after the
His
beer.
name was Ham. Oh, he died 1961.
Or ham.
Yep.
I remember.
Monkenaut. We salute you,
We
ham.
salute you,
So,
Monkanot.
Monkanot. You died
You,
for our sins.
You died eating ham
So
in
that we
space.
could all masturbate
And redacted.
and redacted.
What happens if you take that syringe that you got of the pathogen and insert it into, I don't know,
Your chest.
an
All right.
octopus?
An octopus.
It ain't got no bones.
Okay. You want to inject
Get
it into
one
an
out
octopus?
You get one
Any-
out of the cellar.
Various kinds of
Just
animals.
get all kinds of stuff in the cellar.
We tried on various kinds of animals that aren't human to see if it's cross species or just infects human beings.
Does not seem to impact you, animals.
I did a good experiment. Fuck you.
You're halfway to your doctor chip.
My Dr. Chimp?
Your doctor chip.
You're gonna
You're about
send
to
me
become Dr. Chimp.
Now, Dr. Chimp
Medical
works
monkey.
at Site 69.
Dr. Chimp. Monkey.
I still think we should see where he's going. So, like, if I spin him around towards the other wall, does he then spin back?
Turns back around, tries to...
All right,
Swear
that's a
we
fucking good idea.
We should follow him. Where is he trying to head to?
Let's
And let's keep a gun on the back of his
Yeah.
head the entire time.
keep a team in hazmat suits with guns on him at all time,
Okay,
and we'll just see where he goes.
sure. All right. So you let him out. He starts to wander down the
Are you
hallways.
okay with that twisty penis?
It's 2-1, don't matter.
I'm already following him.
All right.
I followed him into the bathroom.
Does he go to the bathroom?
No, he doesn't go in the bathroom. He walks his way on out of the facility.
He just leaves?
Yeah.
Yes.
So there's something going on in that brain.
Yeah. Walks out of the facility and starts walking into the desert. You notice as you follow him that there are hordes of people from all different directions, just kind of all
Hordes of
coalescing.
people.
Hordes.
I
So
thought
many
he might
hordes.
be Jesus Christ.
Just a whole bunch of these
Zombie
there are
Jesus
hordes
Christ.
here.
red-skinned, twitchy people
Redundant.
all
You could just say Jesus.
Wow.
walking into the desert.
All right. Are they going onto a fucking rave?
Perception check.
Yeah, we call it a
the
tank.
original Burning Man, since all their skin's red.
I botched.
13.
Natural 20.
It's a natural 20.
I'm
You
hot.
see one old man who's not apparently infected.
Is he in a walker?
No, he's
Hey,
walking
hey.
uninhibited
I told you.
in a
I'd
nightgown,
kill
it
Bill.
looks like, just walking through the desert.
Oh,
Not
no, it's
towards
Marcus
everyone
from
else.
Resident Evil
Yeah.
0.
Is he looking for this guy?
It could be. He's looking around.
Where
He
is
keeps
he?
checking on everybody that's walking around, but he doesn't see. He just keeps moving.
Soldiers, keep a perimeter around Bill. That's the guy you're looking for, asshole.
We forgot to bring
Phil just stares
soldiers.
at me.
No, I said we had a team in
Okay,
hazmat
cool.
suits
Yeah.
that we are not part of.
Where is he? I'll find you.
High low.
I keep yelling about Bill.
Hey.
It's been low all night, you jackass.
How many team?
Shit, you were right.
How many?
Or
A billion.
With the billion.
Billion.
You're asking the old man how many people are in the
No,
team?
I'm asking you three. How many people did you bring in
billion.
hazmat suits?
No,
Million,
we brought
billion.
At least
Billion.
10.
A team of 19.
As many as it
A
takes.
team of 19.
That's what I rolled on a D20.
All right. Okay. I also rolled 19. It's fine.
That's how many people we got.
They're all complaining of sore. Not sore, but their mouths feel funny.
But we're in hazmat suits.
The people, well, the other team members, because you said you brought 19 with you. The other 19, their mouths feel funny. They just have to report.
I'm leaving. Was I ever there?
We're watching.
I don't
from
know what you're
afar.
doing.
Yeah, we're in a tank far away.
You're in a
A
tank.
tank.
We established we have a tank.
We have
And
multiple
Twisty
tanks.
Penis is
You have a
wearing a
tank.
gas mask.
That's fine.
How's his teeth
That's really
feel?
helping the hazmat suits,
I
guys.
fired into his filter.
Huh. Was
Smells
that?
terrible.
Can we check the cell to see if there were any floaties?
Floaties?
Well, if it's not infection via transmission, how are they getting it?
It's a good question.
That's why I said inspect the cell.
Sure. You don't see any pathogens in the air in that cell. But also, not everybody in the hazmat suits were in that cell.
Proximity? But the teeth guy didn't get it,
Teeth guy didn't get it.
and he licked his fucking mouth.
You guys didn't get it.
This is fucking weird.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull up my seismic scope that can go through different rays and light.
Different rays. of
Yeah,
light.
UV. I'm looking at everything in UV.
He's cycling through his predator vision.
Yes.
They all. I don't even know what that would mean.
Seeing if there's anything that shows up not on the normal
Visible
spectrum.
spectrum.
No, everything. The only thing that pops up is that they're really hot. High body temp, which
Huh.
is not UV, but that's the only thing that you see when you're looking through your weird little thingy that you made up.
I didn't make
I
none.
examined the medical records of all the men who have become infected and see look for any commonalities.
They do not appear to have any commonalities aside from the fact that none of them have any sort of like
Penis juice.
venereal diseases or cancer or like any sort of long-term incurable disease or anything like that.
Chronic illness
Yeah,
is
they
what
don't.
you're looking
There we go.
for.
Chronic illness. None of them have a chronic illness.
Okay,
Alcoholism?
so they all have different numbers of hands and toes and eyes.
Okay,
noses.
they all have
Don't have
hands.
any commonality.
But I mean, their medical history has no commonality. Like, there's nothing special about like that ties them all together.
You're all not special.
They're all like different, and like there's nothing
Italian.
cut like there's nothing tying them together. They're all
Voice in head,
Italian.
Do I have a venereal disease?
Probably. Your
like
name's
I
Twisty
said,
Penis.
you can get
Why
multiple
is
STDs at
twisty
once.
penis having to do with having an STD?
It's probably just an
Because that thing
infection.
gets in everywhere and probably has infections
Thrush.
from the folds. So,
I'll have you know I'm married.
You can still get thrush when you're married.
Bernard,
Carla Twisty Penis is an angel.
roll me a perception check.
Hey, me.
I said Bernard.
I know what you said. I'm just making sure.
Are you talking about
Perception?
Me?
Yeah, that's great for my age.
Which is?
That's worse, asshole.
I got him a crit fail. No.
Oh, what did I roll? That wasn't it.
That's what you rolled? What are you talking about?
You don't remember the roll?
No,
you did?
because his die hit my die and
You were
changed my
staring at it
number.
for 20 minutes.
I know, but then I looked at his die.
I think he rolled an 8.
I think an 8 sound. Oh,
You don't see shit.
it's about an 8.
You don't see. Yeah, it's just you're in the desert. There's a lot of people all walking towards like a direction,
Burning Man.
but you don't see Bill anywhere.
I'm gonna find him.
Yeah,
I'm gonna lick him good.
lick him. Okay.
Yes. It's an old Southern soldier terminology from the Civil War.
When,
Okay.
All right, so
When in doubt, lick him.
when we're looking through the heat
Lick him
vision,
good, lick him hot, lick him good, lick him head, lick him toes.
does this guy show
Lickle
up?
grundle, lickle nose.
What was that stupid thing he said? Up the hill, me boys, or whatever that stupid fucking thing.
What are you
Dear
talking
leader
about?
said. He said at the battle against me. He's like, they were trying to take that hill, up the hill, me boys.
Who was
Like
there?
That was
General
the Battle
Lee.
of San Juan.
I
That
know.
was Theodore Roosevelt.
He's saying like General Lee or whatever his name was like Irish or something. He's like,
Oh, that guy. He
up the hill
died.
again, me boys, or some shit.
Up the hill again, me boys.
Yo
That
ho.
sounds
Yo
like
ho and a bottle of
pirate
rum.
thing. I'm not
Either
one
way.
of those shitty
Doesn't make sense.
Irishmen.
Okay, so you just wander around the desert and you don't find.
Do I-
Okay,
Does our heat vision pick up this old fuck as cold?
colder than the rest of them. Yeah,
Yeah,
he does not appear to be infected by whatever it is everyone else has.
cold as ice. Willing to sacrifice my bill.
Is there something similar between all of us who have not been infected, even though we were in proximity?
Nope,
19.
doesn't appear that way.
So fucking weird.
Where is he?
You roll a 19.
19.
You see, just coming up over a sand dune, Bill, red-faced,
That son of a
twitching,
bitch.
walking,
Gets what he wants.
just walking. Doesn't even look at you.
That's fine. I'm staring at him.
That's fine. He just keeps walking.
Yes. I'm going to knock him down.
With
With what?
with strength,
Yes.
you're just gonna push him.
Right into the sand.
All right, roll strength.
It's a 17.
So you go to push Bill, and he is surprisingly strong, and you just sort of bounce off of him a little bit.
Where's your friendship bracelets, Bill?
Bill just keeps walking.
Bill, you're a little short on your friendship bracelets.
mashed potatoes.
Yeah,
no milkies.
I'm going to grab his mashed potatoes and crush him good in my hand.
Hot.
Searing.
They're hot. So,
No,
Ow!
just say
It's
hot.
hot.
they're hot. They burn your hands. They're so hot.
Huevos bad!
Yeah. Huevos. What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm going to pretend
You
like
just
Did you
keeps
say
walking.
huevos?
Yeah, huevos.
huevos.
Potatoes.
Huevos.
Papa's bad!
Papas. Yeah.
Papa's bad!
Do you
Papas
think huevos
fritas.
rancheros are potatoes?
Papa bad.
No, I was saying your huevos,
Huevos.
your
Yeah,
balls,
your
balls.
your
Using your
dumb
cojones.
Ah.
Cojones.
Balls. Balls.
balls, your huevos, your eggs.
Fellas, I say we see where they end up. We cordon it off, and we let any other ones through because we don't understand how this is transpiring, right?
Okay.
Where are they going?
I don't know. They're on a vision quest.
And let's get a fucking bomber up there in case we have to incinerate them or something.
You know what? I'm gonna put a little. I got my blow dart. No, blow dart.
a little-
I've dipped each one of the darts with LSD. Let's douse some of these to see what happens.
Dosing and dousing.
You shoot them with the darts, they don't seem to stop.
Right in the necks.
They just keep going.
If
I know, you
they're
gotta give it an
unaffected by
hour.
a lack of oxygen, they're probably fine on acid.
I want to
So-
see what happens.
Eventually, you see that there are thousands of these people all coalescing towards one spot. When they get to that spot, all of their bodies start to just smush and mash together
That's
into this
fucking
big,
gross.
meaty mess
Burn it.
of like people.
Burn
I'm
it.
not done with you, Bill.
Bill is like walking into the mass of meat.
Meat mass. I
Burn
knew
it.
you were a meat mass.
He's about to walk into it. You're gonna lose him
Is it
forever.
like Legion in Castlevania? Aria of Sorrow.
Spoilers.
I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about.
Spoilers. I'm
Good
playing
game
that
for the
now.
Game Boy Advance.
You fucking nerd, twisty penis.
kind of not perfectly round like that. Very
Well, that's-
lumpy and all over the place.
Legion is only round in Castlevania Aria of Sorrow because it's not bound by gravity, and a sphere is the shape which takes the least energy to maintain in a zero gravity environment.
Well, we're
You're
not
a
in zero
fucking
gravity,
nerd.
but it's just a lumpy mess. And it's undulating and moving, and like you're seeing less and less like because that image that I looked up looks like it's a bunch of little bodies stuck together. They're all turning into sort of like a pasty,
Flesh
just
mass.
like a massive hamburger is what it looks like.
Does it
more.
fucking hate or what?
It's just there. It's just, but you notice that the mass is shrinking as more and more people go into it.
Is there a hole in it?
Not that you see,
Can we fucking burn it?
but you could probably fuck
to
a hole
char?
into it.
I would send a U-2 spy plane over it to see if there's a
Listen to
hole.
me, Bill.
I mean, in the middle, like a donut?
Yes, Bill,
Like
there
a-
it is.
Or like a Sarlacc.
No, there does not appear to be a
Is there a
hole.
giant gaping anus on it?
You do not see a big old butthole.
Does it have titties?
Lots
no
of them.
milkies.
What?
Instead of legs, it's just got titties and it
Tits.
scurries on
Get
the
back
bottom.
here, Bill.
A titipede.
This contest is not over. The strife is not ended.
Are you just walking
It
into
has only entered upon a new and enlarged area. Get back here, Bill.
It's about to walk into the
I'm
mass.
gonna grab his. I'm gonna slice his Achilles.
Okay. With what?
My sword cane that I
You don't have a sword cane.
Yes,
you
I
never
do.
had a cane this entire time.
He picked it up
You
on the
had a-
walk.
You did
been
not
a
pick it
long
up in the
journey.
desert.
Give me a high
He
low.
found it
well.
off a skeleton.
you know what?
First off,
I'm giving you a D6.
4.
No.
Damn it. Was it a 3?
No.
Damn it.
It was 1.
Yeah, it was
Again.
close. I'm gonna gnaw on his ankles,
Okay.
bite right through
You don't
his.
have teeth?
I've got these new teeth that I found in the desert.
Wolverine's teeth.
They're called dentures.
I'm rolling a
Voice
D12.
head,
What I get?
Also known as
7.
tiny rocks he
2.
picked up on the way.
You didn't find teeth in the desert.
I found these
A
arrowheads.
sharp fucking rock. He found a sharp rock in the
There's
desert.
rocks in the desert, Dennis.
These arrowheads were used as teeth by the Hopi Indians.
Do you know what the biggest desert in the world is, Dennis?
Sahara?
It's Antarctica, you dumb dick.
Ah,
cut
you
his
idiots.
Achilles.
It's the technical definition of desert.
It's a strength or dex. What do you want?
Dex.
That means it's only a 19.
Yeah, you cut his Achilles tendons.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Does he keep walking?
He drops forward and just starts crawling into the mass.
Yeah, I hate it.
What's wrong?
Fix it.
Jig. No.
No,
More.
fix
More.
it.
I fixed it.
No.
More, Daddy.
Fix it.
More.
Fix it. You did nothing.
Thank God.
There you go.
That's so much better.
Okay, it is better now.
I gave it the old slobberooty like I would my salami. I'm going to put my 2 fingers inside his Achilles hole and rip him out of the man pile.
Roll strength to get him out of the guy pile.
It's a 20.
Jesus Christ.
All right, let me roll his.
Back to the pile, Billy says.
So you are holding him in place as he's continuing to try and crawl forwards.
I'm going to get on his back and ride him like a surfboard into the pile.
Okay. So you are just
become
absorbed
one.
by the meat.
Once we were enemies, but now
We are one.
we
You're
are
meat?
one.
Okay.
I am meat.
You are absorbed
I
into
am
the meat
you.
pile and suffocate and die almost.
I hold my breath just for one last shit.
You just okay. You shit your pants as you die. Okay, it doesn't go anywhere. You're like in a little cavity now as you're smushed by meat.
Up against Bill.
Yeah, up against
Right
Bill.
on Bill's back.
Yeah, you shit on Bill one more time for old time's sake,
In
and then you
death,
die.
I shall shit.
Ah, ah. So yeah, all the people, so the remainder of the people just move into this pile of meat, and it continues to shrink
Why is it fucking shrinking?
I
Until
think it's
it-
going to turn into a single entity.
until it turns into what looks like a triangular shaped pillar.
That's fucking weird.
It's like
And-
that thing from Gravity Falls, the Book of Bill.
It looks like it's made of stone, not meat, and there's like a purple light going down the middle.
What the fuck?
And it seems to be emanating something, and it's also floating off
Eat
of
at
the ground.
Joe's.
You don't know. It's on some sort of. It's emanating some message, but you can't.
I think I can rate it.
Get our best scientists on it.
By listening, How you
Yes, I've got
Open
my
all frequencies.
headphones connected to the microphone thing,
yeah, you're not. It's just. You don't.
Is it code?
and I'm dialing it in perfectly. It's Morris's code.
Oh, Morris's code.
Where's
Yeah.
it's transmitting to?
It's just out and about, not to any specific place.
All frequencies.
Roll me investigation to see if you can decipher what it's saying.
Like all of us?
Whoever wants to try.
24.
Ooh.
4.
Smart boy.
That's a 19 on the die.
Okay. So two of you ascertain that the
Signal.
obelisk, if you will, or whatever you want to call it, is the message going out is just on repeat. It says, "Mummy, my mouth hurts," and it just keeps saying it over and over and over.
That's fucking weird. Can we just crush it now?
Lead dome.
The people in the hazmat suits that were reporting their mouths feeling weird,
We put him down.
their symptoms are now accelerating. Okay, so you shoot each of them.
Yeah.
All right. Pop, 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 pop.
All 19 of them.
Yep, they're all dead.
We'll send a box of chocolates to their loved ones.
Okay.
Hershey's chocolate.
Now what are you doing?
We got to put a lead dome over this. Whatever it's signaling,
Dome every time.
it contains it.
Yeah. Lead dome and tungsten rods. It's all you need for everything.
I've got like 2 elements on the periodic table
You
that
have
I know.
2 ideas. 3 if you count Diamond Train.
And I do.
That was a good idea and it worked. Don't bullshit me.
Wasn't a good idea. He just crit rolled. That's
It
the only
worked,
reason it
didn't
worked.
it? That
The only
diamond
reason it
train
worked
to
is because he crit
Philadelphia.
20'd it. That's it.
All right, so y'all want to just let it keep broadcasting?
And it's floating, so it's like moving a little bit, but not like
I'm sure
Too
it's
far.
fine. My idea is terrible. Never mind.
whatever you guys want to do.
Encase it in a Faraday cage
Okay.
that hovers with it so it can't transmit to whatever space entity is going to destroy our planet.
How are you putting a Faraday cage around it?
Well, it's
Piece
hovering.
by piece.
Like you're having people take it over and put it around it, like assembling it?
We're having 4 helicopters all coming at the same time.
And it
Okay.
clamps together.
Okay.
And
Each
it's
of
on
those
wheels.
helicopter pilots gets infected with the thing and
Yeah,
starts
I
to
figured as
spaz out a
much.
little bit.
Anybody who gets within. Can we track what the radius is for when the pilots get infected? How far out it emanates?
Actually. High-low advantage. No, high-low, because it's only it's a 50-50. High-low.
I get 2 guesses, you say.
I don't tell you if either one are right. No, high-low.
Who are you asking?
Anybody.
I already got 2 right today. I'm doomed.
Tristan.
Steve has to pick it.
Steve. High-low.
Low.
How many helicopters?
4.
4.
40.
One of the helicopter pilots does not get infected.
This is so fucking weird.
3 of them do. One of them doesn't.
But how far out from the
Oh,
from the
let's see here.
The obelisk did they get? They all get infected at the same time?
Nope. One of them got infected about
It doesn't
3
matter
kilometers. One was 4 and one was 7 kilometers away.
Now, I know you said that it's moving,
It's just kind of floating.
but it's not.
Bless you.
Thanks.
I gotta have my spicy diarrhea now.
Do you right now?
It's time.
Okay. Well, right
God.
now, as Tristan runs away to take a spicy diarrhea, it is time to take a break.
I'm gonna use the upstairs bathroom.
Why?
I don't like the downstairs.
Why?
Because it's gross.
It's not...
Cleaning supplies.
What?
Just go have your spicy diarrhea.
Just have it in the guest bathroom.
Do it in his own bathroom in his room. Go without him, he said.
Okay.
This might take a while, so.
Sure. And we're back. What are you doing? You put a Faraday cage around this thing, kind of. I mean, you just kind of plop the parts around this thing.
Twisty Penis, what do you think?
Intelligence.
Yeah, is there any way to track where the transmission is going to?
Natural 20.
So 18.
As far as tracking, it's going in all directions.
Sure.
It's not going to any specific
So
place.
it's an AM broadcast and not an FM.
But you, Twisty Penis, you get a report that this is not the only place where this is happening. This is also happening in the Thar Desert in India, the Kalahari Desert in Botswana.
Yes.
So each of them
What
also
about
have...
Antarctica?
Nope, those are the only 2 spots other than this one. And this
Is it
spot is
because you
happening
can't walk in
not in
Antarctica?
Arizona, but in Texas, in the Chihuahua Desert.
You lied to us.
What?
So it's not in the Mojave.
No, this one's not in the Mojave.
You liar.
So
Okay.
then, with the knowledge of the other locations,
And they have not turned into obelisks yet. It's just people gathering. Like
Is
with the
Why don't
infection.
we
please, I'm sorry.
why don't we try to blast a transmission back at it? It says go to bed.
Go the fuck
Go
to
to
sleep.
bed and mommy will bring you some whiskey to rub on your teeth.
Your jello teeth.
All right. Roll me engineering to do that. To broadcast back at
Oh.
He said 4. I'm not doing that dumb idea.
it. Which means you rolled worse.
No, I didn't.
You rolled like a 2.
I rolled a 12,
Okay.
but I don't want to do.
I don't want to
I
do
think it's
it.
a dumb idea
Okay.
to rebroadcast "Go to Sleep" so we can
All
rub
right.
whiskey on your titties.
So you try to rebroadcast back. It does not seem to have any effect on the obelisk.
So the distance between the other two is it equal parts distance around the world? Is like if I had a map and could
I don't believe so.
Okay. Are they all on the same?
No, they couldn't be because one's in India and one's in Africa. Those are way closer than the U.S. is. I feel
Are they
like.
all on the same
No,
parallel?
don't believe so.
Okay.
Yeah, no, there's nothing like that in common with the 3 other than that they are in a desert.
What if we put the plots on a globe? Would they triangulate into something? Or perhaps they are on
I
opposite
mean,
sides.
if you connect the 3 dots, yes, it makes a triangle, but I mean, it's a pretty big triangle.
I've cracked the code, Frankenstein.
Very obtuse of you, Twisty Penis.
It's a big ass triangle.
What kind of reports are we getting from the other side of the world about this? Kind of same
That there are
thing?
thousands of what appears to be people with some sort of red-skinned, toothy infection, all twitchily walking towards someplace in the desert.
Has anybody else, like the SCP Foundation over in Russia or the SCP
The FCC.
in India, have they had any more breakthroughs than we have?
You're running this show right now.
Great.
They are not. They're like, whatever you guys want to do. I'm not doing your job for you.
It's not my job.
It is your
it's
job.
Our job.
Well, we're all out of ideas. We came up with all the ones you came up with. We had the same ones.
Oh, did you?
Yep. Oh, even down to the broadcast, baby, go bed.
Did that work
Give
for
whiskey.
you guys?
No.
Let me try rebroadcasting. Back to it. It's fucking 12 again. God damn this die.
Go back to bed.
Go
Mommy
back
will give
to
you her
bed,
milkers.
you dumb fuck. Gotta drop my die.
But it seems like
Is the soil...
now that obelisk has made itself, you're noticing the rate of infection has gone up in the U.S. by quite a bit as more and more people are reporting the issues, like the sore, not the sore, but the weird feeling mouth and splotchy red skin.
All right, we strap 40 rockets to it and blast it off into space. And I triangulate the rocket so it goes right into the sun.
Well, that would take a very long time.
Nope, I did it.
Did you?
Critical 20.
I mean, to get to the sun, it would take a long time.
Once it's out of
it
our
wouldn't take a long
atmosphere-
time to strap rockets to it.
Once it's
assuming...
out of my atmosphere, it doesn't matter anymore.
Okay. How are you strapping rockets to it?
Rubber bands.
Who's putting the rubber bands on it?
D-class.
Okay.
Not rubber bands, something more adhesive than rubber bands.
Sure.
Dennis.
No, you said rubber bands. Play has progressed.
No, it hasn't, you dumb dick.
It does whatever I say it does.
Yes, I know. You have a fucking control problems.
Hi-lo.
Hi.
Okay. How many D class did you say?
600.
600 D class.
Yep.
That's a lot of D class.
We got him.
We got him.
We got him.
We got him.
All those deserters of World War II.
What if we just cover the entire thing in Novocaine?
I hear it's good for the soul.
Well, 416 of them are now infected. So,
But the rockets are there.
but the rockets are
And I hit
strapped
the
to
big
the
plunger,
obelisk.
and it goes,
Okay. What size rockets are these?
you know, big ones.
Big ones.
Yeah.
How did the D class take them out there?
Trucks.
Trucks. You gave them trucks. What was to keep them from going to where you wanted them to go? As opposed to driving
put-
away with a
We
rocket?
put explosives in their heads that I could detonate at any moment.
Oh, okay, okay. All 600 of them.
That's right.
I don't even know if you have 600 explosives.
Not anymore. Some of them went off by accident.
Oh, okay.
Just to see what happened.
Sure.
Well,
So,
I'm
yeah,
all out of
You
ideas.
strap it with rockets. How do I factor in something that nobody would have ever thought of in the case files? Because who would strap rockets to something?
It's my job. I get to make up whatever I want to do with it.
Yeah, high-low.
Hi.
Okay,
Like a rocket
It goes-
soaring through the
sure.
sky.
It goes up
Yeah.
into the atmosphere.
Oh, no.
And then the rockets sort of fall apart and fall off because this isn't exactly. You didn't have actual NASA engineers strapping rockets
course I
to this
did.
thing. You had D class.
No, I had the D class put the rockets on. The
Oh, and
rockets
then you
were
sent a bunch of D class.
engineered
Yeah, but
by
you
NASA.
to stick on whatever. Either way, the rockets. It got up into the atmosphere. It fell apart. High-low.
Hi, like my rocket.
Okay. The rockets do not fall back down to Earth and decimate cities or anything like that.
Of course not.
What
They
the obelisk does get loose and just comes right back down to where it was.
exact same spot.
Yep. Roughly.
Hover. Or
It's
just,
hovering above the sand. And
Wow.
that the pink light in the middle is just
Oh, I know what to do. Hold on.
Okay. Find the bean. You shoot it?
Right in its blinking part.
You shoot it in the blinking part. It's as if you shot like a meat balloon, like a little blood spurts out, and but it's still blinking. It's still doing its thing. It's just you just put a tiny hole in it.
Well, Twisty
So even though it
penis,
looks like it's made of stone, it still appears to be made of flesh.
it did consume a lot of flesh.
Do you want to try the Novocaine idea?
Yes, let's pump it full of Novocaine.
Pump it full.
Let's put Novocaine on it all over the monolith and everywhere. Just Novocaine all over.
Is Novocaine a gas?
No,
It's a liquid.
jelly.
A jelly. Okay, so you're just spraying Novocaine all over it.
Like in Ghostbusters 2.
Okay, I'm imagining a plane flying over like a crop duster and just dropping goo all over this thing. So you've just sprayed goo all over a meat obelisk. All right.
We do it to it.
It's covered in goo. Now what?
Look at the goo.
It's covered in goo.
Now we listen to the broadcast. Does it still say it's T-Fat?
Mommy, my mouth hurts. It's a little more warbly, but still goes out as Mommy, my mouth hurts.
Oh, dear God. If only we had a man with chronic diarrhea to tell us what to do.
Someone else has to. She surely must have the answers.
He's having spicy poops right now, though.
Yes, he shouldn't have eaten all those wings.
He said he's been training for
That
months.
fool. It keeps coming and burning, he says. I really hope he didn't do it in my bathroom because I have to go to sleep in that room.
Is there any writing on this obelisk that
Nothing.
we can? Nothing. Just a pulsating.
It is white colored, like I said, kind of looks like stone around most of it, except for the front-facing edge of it, where it's just that pink light, and it just seems like it's like humming almost.
Don't read the chat.
I didn't. No. Fuck you. Gotta bottle up that scent. Make people sniff it. I can't believe that you guys haven't done the one thing you always do.
Well, it's uncontainable.
Not that.
We'll just walk away.
The other
You
thing
cannot
you do
contain
all
it.
the
No
time.
securing, no containing.
Are you doing anything about the other
Just
two
protect it.
countries?
Bomb them to death.
On the
the
country?
countries, yep.
The whole country.
Are you referring to the orbital rods?
No. You've only done that once and had it succeed. There's another thing that you typically do, and it usually works when you do it. Roll history.
Okay. 6.
It's a 13.
With a 13, it's good enough. With fleshy things,
We set
you
them on
light
fire.
them on fire,
Yeah, that's
and yet
true.
you haven't even tried to light anything on fire.
It's so scary to get close to it. Hold
Just
on.
find people who don't get infected. Not everyone gets infected.
Is Novocaine flammable?
I don't know.
No, Novocaine is not flammable.
So you've made it harder to burn.
We'll just wait for the rain to come through the desert to wash it off.
It's fine. It'll happen any moment now.
I don't want to set this flesh temple on fire. I don't have a good feeling about it.
Well, he seems to want us to do it, so maybe we
Well,
should
I
just
know,
do
but
it.
he's a trickster, that voice in my head.
I'm just saying I'm
Burned it down,
surprised.
and then all the souls come
I'm
out.
surprised.
Set it on ice.
Oh, chill it out. we
Turn
we
that one
use,
around on you.
what's it called?
Liquid nitrogen?
Liquid nitrogen.
Okay. It's still floating. It just looks like frozen.
Cold.
Cold. Like a cold obelisk.
We throw a little lasso
desert.
around it and pull it down.
Okay. It's on the ground.
Bury it under
We
some
tell-
blankets.
Oh, that's right. We can bury it in the sand.
Yes,
For
throw
future
a little blanket on
generations.
it. I do suggest that very often.
Question. What is your suggestion for the other countries
We're going to tell them to burn theirs.
They don't even have an obelisk yet.
We get on the horn and
just-
tell them how to take those bastards down. Spray them with liquid nitrogen, lasso them like sheep, and throw a little blanket on it.
Then cover
There's
that.
no obelisk. It's masses of people walking towards the
well,
spot.
we're gonna wait until they turn into obligists.
Roll
Oh,
intelligence.
they should burn those people for sure.
Roll intelligence.
They should definitely
You
set
mean
those
when
people
all
on
three
fire
turn into
halfway across the
obelisks
world.
that all hell's gonna break loose? 18.
Maybe stop them from turning into obelisks is a crazy thought that enters your brain.
Napalm the people. Set them on
Sure.
fire.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
tell them that.
They do that. They light the people on fire. They die in fire.
We save the world.
Well, there's still groups of people all coalescing in
Keep-
spots, so you just keep doing it.
Contain with
Well,
fire.
eventually you'll run out of people, but what are you doing about your meat obelisk?
Oh, it's under a blanket.
I don't know what under a blanket means.
Like with
like-
monsters
like-
in the bed, they can't
Well,
attack you if you're too
that's
high
right.
and you're under the blanket. They can't
It's
see
a little
you.
Heidi boy.
I'm pretty sure that it's going to get out of a blanket. Also, people still are getting infected in the U.S., regardless of you putting
What
it
about
under
the
a
other
blanket.
countries?
Yes, but not as bad of a rate as yours.
Shall we do it? Yeah? Twisted penis?
I was thinking about 1942. I'm sorry.
It's all right. Should
That
we-
was a good
It
year.
was a good year.
We were bombing Germany.
Oh, I wish we could go back to those good old days.
Maybe we should bomb Germany.
Maybe that will fix the
That'll fix
problem.
it. I think the
All
answer
right,
is
let's
bomb
set it
Germany.
on fire.
All right, we put napalm on it and set it ablaze.
So the meat obelisk now looks more like meat. It's like undulating and it's got like it's blistering and the smell of it is awful.
Smell, I
But
love
does it
it.
look more like steak?
How long does napalm fire burn for?
I think for hundreds of years.
Oh, how long does
Napalm
napalm
burn for?
burn for?
I'm assuming napalm is a pretty intense heat.
15 to 30 seconds.
Okay.
But making it's very easy. Do you want me to teach you how to make
No.
Just a
napalm?
few household chemicals in the proper proportions.
How intense is the heat of napalm, or is it just
Very
Some
high.
sawdust.
okay?
You can just take styrofoam and soak it in gasoline.
What?
What?
Oh, he's done, is he? Destroying my plumbing.
In Minecraft. In
cleaned it
Minecraft.
In Minecraft,
Sorry, boys. I was in the can in the tank. What did I miss?
we napalmed it.
And
It's bubbling and pustulating, but the
We
fire eventually
continue
goes
to
out
burn
and it
it.
starts
No,
to like.
we continue,
Oh, you
to
continue
burn
it.
it.
Okay. All right. So if you continue to burn it,
Controlled burn.
you notice that eventually, after a long period of time, like a couple hours of constantly burning this thing with intense heat, it just turns into sort of like a black pile of
Hot dog.
ashy,
Cha?
charred meat.
how's
And
it taste?
All of the infected people that were walking towards said obelisk just drop over and die.
Thank God. Did you guys try freezing it too?
Not all.
We did.
of
Did you
the
have the
infected
Twitch
in
open?
The world.
Nah.
We tried freezing it with liquid nitrogen. Then
Right.
we pulled it down and put a blanket
Put a
over
blanket over it.
A little blanket. over
Sorry,
it.
I was in the can in the tank and it was real gross. So I after I got the fire off of my rim, I cleaned it because I didn't want to stand in it no more.
it. Well, I hope you didn't do that in my personal bathroom.
Yeah, there was weird writing all over the wall.
Pictures of your mother.
Yeah, pictures of some pinup girl with like
a real comfy toilet, though.
shit
Real
smeared
big
all
and
over her
wide.
chest.
Had blankets for some reason.
I cleaned it up. Now there's a cross.
So
in there.
nobody can see me taking a poop.
Oh yeah, there's plenty of light now.
In my bed.
In my bathroom, I just cover myself with a blanket so the monsters can't surprise me when I'm in my most vulnerable state.
Sure.
So you changed? You got rid of this thing? It's dead now?
The obelisk is.
Okay.
But there are still random infected popping up here and there and
Have you-
trying to meander around.
Have you tried burning them?
Yeah, they die.
Seems like a easy fix.
So you just keep...
Standing order, incinerate on site.
Okay. You don't want to do anything else with them?
I don't want to eat them.
Did you
but
figure
we'll-
out?
Well,
Did you
hold
figure
on.
out how?
remain.
You don't have to do anything else with them. I'm just asking if you
Did
Hold
you all
on.
figure out how it is transmitted, and who? Was it just random?
No.
It's not random, but we did not figure that out.
Are you sure it's not random?
It's random.
If we let one of these affected just walk around, do they go back to the desert where it originally was, or did they go to a new location?
Different spot.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Does
You
it
notice
have to
that
do with
after
the
you
moon?
destroy the obelisk, now all the infected then start moving towards a different spot.
Does it have to do with the moon? Can I
Roll
consult
intelligence.
the astrology challenge?
Sure.
I got 2.
No.
Not the moon.
I mean, yes.
So maybe it is. Oh, it is the
It's
moon?
all about the moon.
Yeah.
You know the moon's not real. We put that up there in
It's full of birds.
1684.
Birds and cameras.
Go lay down, you dumb bitch.
I mean, I got nothing. I think we burn them, and I'm happy.
Okay. You can call it a day at that.
Can we put some top minds on it, and maybe they'll figure it out?
Top men.
Sure.
I like bottom men.
Okay.
We'll send this one up the chain to the 05.
Roll intelligence to assign smart people.
3.
14.
You assign each other.
I assign Science Monka.
Did I get the best roll with a 14?
All right.
You're the intelligent one.
I'm a doctor.
They, attempt to capture some of the infected to try, like when they first develop signs, like the splotchy red skin, their mouth kind of feels funny. They attempt to remove the infected portions. Like they'll cut the teeth out and the bones, the skin, they'll take all of it out. And in some instances, the infection does not spread, and in other instances, it does.
Huh.
So there does not appear to be any rhyme or reason as to why someone gets infected, and it does not appear that there is any way to cure definitively said infection once it has inhabited a person's body.
Sure, we can. We can cure it with the cleansing power of fire.
Yes, but the problem is you'll eventually run out of humanity.
Huh.
No, we keep seeming to make more of those.
Did you figure out where it was transmitting to?
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
No specific place.
Including the moon.
The moon's not real. We talked about this.
In fact, one of your smart people sites decides to just gather up all the infected and keep them in one of the sites. And then
was
there's
the
a
dog.
containment breach, and an obelisk appears right over that site, and it infects all of the researchers at said site. So they're like, okay,
That
can't
was a
keep
stupid
them.
fucking idea.
Yep, can't do that anymore. So that was the 3. That was the 3 that somebody rolled for intelligent people to assign to this task. I believe that was
It was Steve.
Twisty Penis.
Can we outsource it to
Yes.
like MIT or something?
I mean,
We
it doesn't
will
matter. Anybody you
outsource it
outsource
to-
it to, nobody can come up with a foolproof, solid way to deal with this on a regular basis. You burn the obelisks as they pop up, but like more infected just seemingly keep coming out of nowhere. So you're not sure. So it's one of those anomalies that's Keter, borderline Euclid Keter, because
Slowly just going to drain the world.
Can I go into the Infinity Library?
you don't have access to the infinite library
Why not?
because they don't like you.
Well, can we ask
I
them
like
to
them.
solve this problem? Because it's going to affect them too.
They live in a separate dimension, so
They live in the infinite library.
so they won't be infected.
Well, we're going to find that entrance and put one in there, and then they'll have to solve it.
Well, as you guys bitch at the Serpent's Hand for not giving them access to the library,
I got no problem with the. Oh, I shouldn't say that out loud.
I like them.
It's not that I like them, but
Uh-huh.
I do have a couple friends who
What
are
for?
friends.
Hobos,
I mean, they're
hobos that
serpent-
live under
yeah.
bridges.
they're friends.
The serpent's
California.
hand
I'm
job,
allowed
if you
to
will.
have
Yeah.
friends. It's not illegal to have a work and personal life balance.
You work at a dentist office.
I
fun.
moonlight
not
for
here.
fun.
I milk teeth for fun.
I milk teeth for fun.
I really just do it for the free ether.
And as you guys seemingly basically come up with whatever you can to keep this as contained as you can anyways, that is what we're going to call it. So thanks so much for tuning in. Check us out next time.
The SCP Foundation calls this one.
I already did it last episode.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if it changed because of the obelisk. This episode of
Dash 1 and Dash 2.
All right, there you go. Thank you.
The obelisk is Dash 2.
This episode of Botched was brought to you by the Patreon producers Big Jim, the Knucklord, Chronic Skinner, Disgruntled Furniture, Chris Wisdom, Shinigami, Jay Squeezy, Scrappy Goose, and Old Toasty.
Zip.
Still not done. Next week, it'll end with the season.
Drink your fucking tea.
Just fucking drink it, you disgusting
I've been
man.
drinking it. It'll be gone next Tuesday.
You're going to be like this guy.
Shitting hot fire?
Hot
Nah,
fire.
don't
there's
think
going to
so.
be another one, too, because I had 2 rounds of wings, and that was round 1.
Oh, man. What I'm
You
going
gotta
to
get me
do
home.
is come over here next week with some, like, fucking Visine and just put some drips into your tea, and then you'll be shitting your brains out.
Does work.
You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Spotify, TikTok, Reddit, and Twitch at Botched Podcast. Support us on all of our favorite websites. FreedomValleyHorsepace.com, DickBlood.club, BuyMeSViagra.com,
Monster.
LouisianaPocketGopher.com, DamnYouDennis.com, MeepsCreeps.com, PartyMormons.com. Oh, damn you.
You're going to break his computer, though.
Oh, I built it. I can break it.
already broke
JongoGrande.com, ChugYourMilk.com. I didn't do it. DaddyDennis.com.
It was Conrad.
RaoulSmoothingCastle.com. It was Conrad'sFiance.com. FleshDozer.com. Mooshcoffee.com. DicklessBears.com. WarMonkey.pizza. Spelled out in all the weird ways in www.patreon.com/botchpodcast.it.club. ShowMeYourDickDaddy.com or simply patreon.com/botchpodcast.
Sister, wife, fuck job.
SisterWifeFuckJob.com.
Sister, wife, fuck job? Is that what you just said?
Sure.
Thank you to Tal She and the Mod
In
Squad.
Minecraft.
We're just getting the worst websites now. Dickless Bears and whatever that one that we just got.
Show me your dick daddy.
Show me your dick daddy.
.com.
And now Sister Fuck Club or whatever
That's not
it
a
was.
real. That's not a real one.
Yes, it is.
Yet. None of them are real till they are.
Thank you to Tal She and the Mod Squad in a free and open Discord. Forging Winton, Shinigami, Daito, Good Filled Bread, Captain Hygiene, and Spooky Tuna. Go to iTunes, Apple Podcasts, leave us a 5-star review, and we'll read it out on the show. Thank you to Gozer, feedering Forensic Polaroids.
Oh, their feet are nice.
Fingering and
Fingering and
Smoking
the Swan. Go to P.O. Box 3178, Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. Try to unlock it. I bet you can't.
You won't.
Go to BigTittyMonkey.shop. Get your Big Titty Monkey shirt.
We should make mugs. It's just a monkey
Big
with
titty
huge
monkey.
cans.
Old egg tits over here.
That's right. That's our other mug. Egg tits.
We salute you, Big
Big Jim.
Jim. You are this episode's
Redacted.
Redacted.
And it was nice seeing everybody at Dragon Con.
And as always,
I was shitting. Don't ask me.
Yeah, describe it.
and as always,
Hot.
Hot snakes.
I don't think it was snakes. I think it was
No,
just
it was hot
pure
vomit.
fire.
It was
hot
water.
hot
Hot water.
water.
It was the last dab XXX, which is made out of pepper X.
Whole
Which is-
chicken wings, bone and all, coming out of my ass.
Why is my cholesterol so high?
We'll shit you next week, nerds.
Oh, my butthole hurts right now.
It's all right. You want me to massage it?
Booty hole.
No. What was the other thing I was going to tell you about besides the hot wings?
I don't know. You had 2 stories you were going to tell us your old man tonight.
Yeah.
Steven!
Steven.
What's happening over in that Discord, to YouTube's?
Oh, loves to
Love?
splooge and
Yes.
Cytheros stopped by. Thanks, guys.
No
We love you.
super chat?
No super chat.
No super chat, no
I
hunter.
still love you
He
guys.
doesn't have to give us super chat every
Yeah, he
week.
doesn't
It's
have
true.
to. That's
No, he loves the splooge. It's okay.
It's fine.
He does love to splooge.
Sometimes he just wants to stop by and splooge and get out, man.
That's right.
That was me last night. Thank the people here in chat, Mr. Dennis.
Thank you to the real Tal She. Thank you to Kappa Tiefling, imaginary roommate, multicolored mind, and Shinigami SPQR, and, of course, our MVP, Nightbot.
Nice.
Oh.
That dude's here all the time. What's his
So
deal?
imaginary roommate got to hear whatever that website that you came,
I
sisterfuckclub.tv
don't care.
or whatever it was.
She hears a lot.
Shinigami, you still here?
Shinigami's here.
Shinigami, you still here?
Shinigami's
Rip
listening.
Shinigami.
Type in the chat if you can hear me, Shinigami.
We're on delay.
Yeah,
Maybe
we
he's
are on a bit of a
pooping.
delay.
I got something to say to you.
Oh, okay.
Well, as we wait for Shinigami to answer, Denny, what are you doing this weekend?
Gardening,
Nice.
writing.
Going to Philadelphia?
Shut up.
probably
Shinigami
on
answered
Sunday.
me. Shinigami, Margarita, and I want to say thank you very much. You did not have to do that. That was very generous, and we appreciate it.
Oh.
Before us? God damn, boys. We really shit the
Oh,
bed
fuck
here.
y'all.
Yeah.
Oh, Steve told me there wasn't anything left, and that I'm a piece of shit.
Donated a mech suit for the baby. Very generous.
Yeah. Good.
Where's our mech suit?
I'll get him a piece of Beskar, and you can craft him some
Baby armor.
pauldrons or something.
I got it. Acolyte
Thanks, buddy.
season 1 on DVD.
Love you too.
Yeah, we're gonna get you all the Acolyte behind the scenes footage.
Limited
Onesies.
edition
Baby onesies.
Baby onesies. Yep.
I mean, since it was such a flop,
Gonna
it
get
might
them
be a
that
good
helmet.
investment to get all that stuff.
Probably
What?
Yeah, people love collectibles from flops.
Yeah.
not.
Maybe it'll be a cult
I've got
classic
so much
later.
stuff for Mom and Dad Save the World. You don't even know.
That wasn't a flop.
Wasn't it? I don't know.
I don't know. Let's see.
So you're not going to be at any cons this weekend?
I'll be probably going to Thy Geekdom Con for Sunday to help people. Don't you roll your eyes at me, you son of a bitch.
Eh. Tristan.
I made top 4 in a limited RCQ at a Magic the Gathering tournament, which is kind of a big fucking deal, but it was not the largest one, so I'm kind of cool. I hope to be playing Magic this weekend, standard perhaps, because this limited season is almost finished.
Steven.
I'm not working on anything right now, but Mom and Dad Save the World had a budget of $14 million and grossed $2 million
Told you it
worldwide.
was a fucking
Gross.
flop.
God damn.
I watched it
Ouch.
many times on HBO.
This weekend I signed up the baby for their first World of Warcraft subscription. So
Why?
Man,
Congrats to
Why? What's the matter
congrats
with
to
you?
the baby.
It's bad.
Yeah, I figured start him young.
No. Don't start.
You
Don't
still-
start
you
more
still playing
addiction,
Zelda?
young.
I am unfortunately still playing Tears of the Kingdom.
long game.
I hate it. I want to be done with it. We're so close. I feel
Just go
like
straight to Ganon.
I don't have the Master Sword, which I need.
Do you need that to fight?
I don't know. The story tells me I do.
Okay.
I've seen videos.
And we'll be doing Scared Stupid at some point this week.
You guys off for Memorial Day?
We are.
Yeah. And Friday.
I just got to
Friday,
get this Patreon episode done and posted by Friday. So
That's why I'm planning on doing some gardening, some narration, some other crap. Maybe a painting if I have some fucking time, which I probably won't.
all right, Tashi, why don't you throw a link for the Discord real quick? If you're not in the Discord, there is the link to the Discord. We're gonna have one more episode next week, and then we're gonna answer some questions about the entire season.
Woo.
Get your questions in by the 25th, which is Sunday.
So soon.
So, I might even push it to the 26th, which would be Monday.
The day before.
Get all your questions in so that I can compile them into a sheet
Those are in the Discord.
so that
Fuck
we
it.
can
Push it to
answer.
Tuesday at 5 p.m.
No, I got things to do.
You're gonna fucking sleep. You nap until
Are you gonna
5:45.
streamed
print the
today.
questions out?
You sleep till 5:40. What time did you wake up from your nap today?
I didn't take one.
You didn't take a nap.
I didn't take a nap today.
I always took a nap.
No, I went literally from dropping the child off at school, came home, grabbed insulin, ran it into Hanover, came back.
Again?
And then I got on stream till 4:30, and then I ate dinner, and then I went to his house. It's all trackable.
Is it all track?
It is. I was on stream until fucking 4:30.
God
Okay.
damn.
So suck his fucking
Suck his dick.
Suck my
Suck his
low-hanging
dick.
balls.
How about you suck his dick?
Well, I bet you can. Show me
I
you
bet
can.
you can. Yeah.
If I was
I
drunk,
bet you
could I
can
suck
right
this?
now. Suck
If I
it right
was
now.
drunk, can I suck on this? All right, nerd.
Too hard.
She's overstimulated.
I'm gonna chew on your
now.
bubble gum.
Oh, we're a really close show. All right, everyone. With
Suck me from the back.com.
Click
Please
it.
tell
Click
me
it.
it's
Click
not.
it.
It never works when I click on it. Please don't. It says
Open
the
a
site-
virtual machine before you click that link,
It
please.
says the site can't be reached on my end. It never works for me. So
No. Not. Just give it a minute.
All right. Well, thanks everybody for coming out. Love you, and we'll see you next Tuesday.
Bye.
See you, people.
We get to say that. That's great.